It is often debated what are the greatest Halo maps of all time, and today we are going to tackle Halo Reach. So let's hop right in. Alright, so the first map, we'll kick her off. We'll watch this later when we need it most. But the first map's going to be Anchor 9, which is one of the DLC maps. Who would like to go first? Here's Mystical Gaming for everyone. Don't you worry. We still got it.
I think BHB is the biggest reach kit here, right? Out of the four?
Definitely. Okay, I can start if no one wants to go. Alright. So this map, like, in concept is kind of cool. But I don't know what it is. Like, the low gravity areas in Reach just don't play very well. Like, I appreciate them trying it. But this and the other map that have it, like, this map is less egregious because it's off to the side and it doesn't annoy me too much. But the other map where it's like the center point is just terrible. But like for me, this map has like the low gravity portion off to the side. But besides that, it's like just a pretty bland Halo map for me. Like it's not bad or anything. It's just it's kind of a map and it has a little gimmick off to the side, and that's kind of it. So for me, it's probably just a meh map.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. The whole gravity thing was kind of a weird gimmick Reach was going for. It is a symmetrical map, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a nice symmetrical map, but at the same time, the map doesn't have anything like fun. Like, it doesn't play really fun. It's just average for me.
Yeah, I feel a similar way. I don't hate it. I don't love it. And yeah, I'm just give it a meh. It's symmetrical, so got that going for it.
All right.
I'm gonna say this one is bad. I mean, yeah, it's symmetrical and it's competent, but like Samper said, it's just not fun to play on. I feel like there's a lot of Reach maps which are really flawed, but at least have some like character to them. This one is just dull. I couldn't name you a single game mode where it feels at home, because it just feels like it's doing the bare minimum all the time.
Damn, that was brutal, Paint.
Yeah, I would agree with that though.
Paint is just ripping on Anchor 9. What's your ranking, Paint?
I'm going bad.
All right. So we got Mez from everyone, and then Paint with the bad, and then chat looks like it's going to give it... Chat's giving... Oh, not that many people are voting. More people should vote in the polls, but looks like chat's going to give it an A. The fuck? All right.
Excuse me?
What the...
All right, so for some reason, chat gave this map an A. Oh, A and Dogwater tied, but there was a meh vote, which is in the middle. That's just all right. We're gonna give it a meh from chat. All right, so the map's just gonna end up being a meh map. We are ranking Reach maps midnight. So, all right, let me put this map in the tier list. Find the little picture. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, there we go. All right. Moving on to the next map. The next map is Boardwalk.
Oh my god.
What a fantastic map. All right. Just pure great map design.
Was there map design?
What?
Was there map design?
Yeah, I mean, there's some there. In OG Reach, did you play this in BTB, or is that purely an MCC thing?
I knew you played it in Invasion. I can't remember BTB. I don't remember it being in BTB. But it wasn't Invasion.
Wait, this was in Invasion?
Yeah, Invasion Slayer.
Oh, okay. That's more acceptable. Okay. So for me, this map, I just don't get what it's trying to do. Like, I feel like the map that spawns on top has a huge advantage because you just have the height advantage off the get-go, and it's not like the weapon spawns are spread out because like each side gets a sniper. I mean, I guess the bottom might have a slightly quicker route to the rockets, but like the rockets aren't hard to shut down if you go down there to stop someone running at them. And besides that, I just don't find the layout of the map very fun. It's like too big, honestly, for a 4v4 map, but in MCC, I don't think it's big enough to be a BTB map. I guess maybe it would work well for Invasion Slayer since that's 6v6, but I've never liked this map. I would put it as a bad map.
Yeah, I think a lot of these maps are going to seem like kind of awkward, and it's not very clear what they were going for. And I think that has a lot to do with just the fact that all the default maps came from the campaign, so that kind of limits the freedom they have, like when creating these maps, because it has to fit in the campaign. So I never liked that they took all the maps from the campaign for Halo Reach. I understand why they did it, because they had Firefight and they needed a ton of different maps. So I get why they did it, but I'm not a huge fan of that. And yeah, Boardwalk, it's just okay to me. The layout, it's nothing special. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, and so it's just a meh.
Yeah, so I think, and I don't know if it's true because I don't remember. I never watched the old Vidocs, but someone mentioned that they made the maps and then put them in campaign. But like, I still think you run into the same pitfalls because it has to be playable for both. So like,
yeah,
obviously whichever one you make first, like
either the multiplayer side of it's going to suffer or the campaign side of it's going to suffer, one or the other.
This map campaign doesn't even it's not even a good campaign map. You just like walk through it. It's like the start of that one level. You just fucking walk through it. I don't even think you fight anyone in this section.
Yeah, they kind of just shoehorned it in there.
Yeah, they just like chucked it in there just to like fill up some space. Okay, so BHB, you gave it a meh. Paint, would you like to go?
Yeah, I think this is one of the maps which kind of shows the weakness of the DMR. I will always prefer the DMR of the BR because I am a Reach kid, but on this map it's just horrible because you get people standing at opposite ends of the map, shooting at each other constantly. If you try and go into the middle, you just get absolutely fucked. They tried to put in some cover there to make it more interesting, but all that does is serve as another way to sort of push you to the sides of the map instead. And the sides of the map are just dull. Looking from the bottom of the map to the top, the right side, which is a little bit more close quarters, is more interesting. But the left side, which just leads off into the drop into nothing, is like nobody ever plays there. So you end up having these very restricted games where most of the map's never used. And if you try and use any of it, you just get lasered down by a DMR. So I'm gonna give this one a bad again.
Nice. Yeah, I just so many portions of this map just feel awkward. Like the map, it just doesn't feel like coherent as a Halo map. Like the parts of the bottom section feel like way underutilized. Like if you're on the opposite side of where he is right now in the video, like over in the corner, like no one really goes over there. There's like the whole back section over there where like sometimes you go up there with the snipe and like the shotgun spawns up there, but for the most part you don't go up there. And like the back section back here, like there's no reason to be back there unless you're just like standing there for King of the Hill or some shit. Like there's so many weird portions of this map that there's like unused space, I guess would be the easiest way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Payne basically covered everything what I was going to say. All the unused cold spots of the map. The map is very like sniper and DMR dominant. If you have the sniper, you just camp and shit on people across the map and you can't really do much. And I'm going to say straight up, it's dog water. You guys already said most of the reasons why, so I'll leave it at that.
Alright, so that'll put chat gave it a meh. Then we got 2 bads from me and Paint, and then we got a meh from BHB and chat. So I'll do a little math real quick.
Like this map would have been best in Firefight, but I don't think it is a Firefight map, right?
It is not. Alright, so it's gonna end up just being a bad map. And yes, I will put this on YouTube, but by the time it gets on YouTube, it'll be like weeks from now because I still haven't even posted the H3 one. So it'll be a bit. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I got that, BK. Did I say it wrong? I saw that though. Okay, moving on to the next map, we have Boneyard. smoked. We'll do Arena Zealot as part of Zealot. I don't really consider it its own map. It just cuts off the top part. Okay. All right. So the next map is Boneyard. This is one of the BTB/invasion maps. Whichever you wants to go first.
Yeah, Boneyard. It was obviously designed with invasion in mind, and like because of that, I think it obviously works best with invasion. And I mean, it works in BTB, but I don't think it's necessarily the best map. And I think that's kind of like one of the problems you run into when you design a map around a single game mode. I don't really enjoy playing BTB on it, and I'm gonna give it a bad.
Yeah. So, like you said, when you like create a map specifically for a game mode like invasion, it's gonna hurt it for BTB because those are completely different. However, I will say I don't actually find this a very fun invasion map. The concept of it's cool, but the starting area where you start as the elites and you have to push into this main building, and the humans can just stand up top and either shoot you with DMRs that they pick up or pistols.
Yeah.
And like you can fight back a little bit with the needle rifle if you're able to pick it up, but otherwise you're trying to shoot back with like a fucking plasma rifle. I don't actually think this is a good invasion map. So, and you mentioned, it's not a good BTB map either. In BTB,
it's a plasma repeater.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a plasma repeater,
Okay.
Everyone.
I'll make sure that's clear. Continue.
But yeah, so I don't find it an overly enjoyable invasion map for the reason I just pointed out. Once you get past the first part, it's okay. And I don't mind the concept of invasion having uneven maps because that's kind of the premise of the game mode.
Yeah.
But I don't find it fun when it's uneven in a way that just you can't, like, if you spawn in a certain spot, you just can't do anything because you can't even the humans spawning with pistols, they can shoot you so much farther than you can shoot with the default reach gun, the default elite spawn. So
yeah,
I never found this one very fun. And then in BTB, I feel like kind of similar to the last map. There's just like portions of the map that just no one goes on when you're playing BTB. But that's actually a similar problem with kind of all the invasion maps when you're playing them in BTB, because obviously they're made for like the map evolving game mode, right? But so yeah, I would also give this one a bad. Paint or something?
All right, I'm gonna go against. You guys both said bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this map a little more credit. I think it was really enjoyable for invasion. Not the first half, I would say. The first half is kind of weird. How you have to fight up to that like awkward. I don't know how you describe that building, but the second half where you're going into the factory, whatever building, that's really fun. I think it plays nice there when you're trying to fight for the bomb?
Core.
Or what do you
core.
The core. Yeah, I don't play invasion. Yeah, when you're stealing the core, I feel like that's really enjoyable. The map works well for that. For BTB, they cut it off, so you only use the second half, right?
I think it depends on the version you got. I think there is a version that's just the second half, but I feel like I've played a version, especially like an early Reach, that was just the whole map.
I feel like on BTB...
I don't remember just the second half.
I'm pretty sure they cut off, so just like the field and then like the factory side.
You might be right, but it's been a while.
On BTB, this map plays a little more jank. The snipers are very campy on here again because of the elevation and then the open field. And then there's always like either a Wraith or a Tank, whatever the hell is the game mode. That's just fucking shitting on everyone who's trying to run through the middle here. So if we were rating it on BTB alone, I'd give it like probably a weaker score. But because invasion kind of carries it, I'm gonna settle on average.
All right, fair enough. Paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a similar line to Sempra. I actually largely enjoyed this map. I think in terms of BTB, like you guys have said, it's not the best. I actually think this is one of the few maps in the game where if I'm playing BTB, I'd much rather be playing heavies, because vehicles actually play really well on this map. So smokes. Yeah, the elite spawn. Nobody goes there in BTB. So it's weird that you can.
So is it actually open or it's just really neglected?
it is fully open and like there's vehicles that spawn there, but it's
Oh,
like
God.
a warthog. I think it's weird. And yeah, in Invasion, when I think of Invasion, I always think of this map. It's not the best, but Arrrash, while you didn't like the sort of opening segment for the elites, I don't know, I kind of like it in like a weird, more like thematic sense. I like that you're just kind of pushing into this wall, effectively. Then again, if you're being shit on, it just feels terrible, so...
Yeah, no, I get that premise. I mean, that is something that Invasion does do okay, since you switch sides, obviously. So you can do super one-sided like setups like that, and it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I don't know. I never enjoyed it. But
so yeah, based on all that, I'm actually gonna give this one an A.
Oh.
there you go. All right, so Paint gave it an A. BHB gave it a bad. Semper gave it a meh. I gave it a bad, and then Chat gave it an A. So looks like we'll average it out, and it'll just be a meh. So I think that's a fair ranking for this map. I think this is a map where if you do purely rank it off of Invasion, it probably is higher. But and that's just a problem with the Reach maps because they tried to do so much with them, right? But once you include the fact that it's also a BTB map, because there's not actually that many... In default Reach, there's no BTB maps, right? They're all combo maps, right? Oh, other than like Hemorrhage and some of the Forge ones, but like the developer maps. Oops. I deafened and muted myself in Discord, so go me.
Yay!
All right, well... Anyways, I was saying something, but I lost my point. Did you guys hear? The map's just a meh map.
That's fair.
All right. Next up, we have Breakpoint, which is another one of the... Oh, that's the Invasion map that got added in the map pack.
Yeah.
No, Breakpoint is a BTB and Invasion map. Smoked.
Is Breakpoint the only other developer made Invasion map?
Spire.
Oh, Inspire. Okay, so it's the third one. Okay. Yeah, Breakpoint. For Invasion, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Invasion. Like, it's an alright mode, and I guess it works, as well as any of the other maps do for Invasion. But I really remember playing BTB on it most of the time, and I definitely enjoy playing BTB on Breakpoint a little bit more than I'd say Boneyard. Not much. It's still nothing about this map stands out to me. And yeah, for that I'm just gonna give it another meh.
So I actually kind of enjoy this map. It's not a fantastic BTB map, but I do think it does BTB okay. Because other than like the very top of the hill, where you spawn at the first invasion spawn, or like the very bottom, it actually, like, most of the map actually gets used in BTB, and it has a good combination of like flying vehicles with the Falcons and like places that the Falcon's useful, and then there's also like the Warthogs, and then if you're playing Invasion, there's like the Wraith. And so I think it does a good job of having like different varied vehicle combat, and it feels like pretty balanced. And in Invasion, I find like the attacking side so much more enjoyable on this one because it's a little bit more balanced. But like you can still absolutely skunk a team. It's not like it's impossible or anything like that. So for me, I don't know if this map makes its way to an A tier, but it's probably like a strong meh for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. The map is definitely more fair and plays better than Breakpoint, but I don't know. It kind of seems unfair to put it in A tier. I feel like it kind of just shines away from that, so I can only give it just a really strong average.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an A because
Hey.
one, I enjoy it on Invasion, but two, this is one of the few maps which does, at least in my opinion, capture the flag really, really well in Reach. If you're playing Capture the Flag on BTB, it is so much fun. Spawning in that little base on I'm thinking specifically one flag, You get the start of the game. This always happens. The fight between the two falcons at the start. Always love that. There's the one guy on the attacking side who always rushes for the wraith, and then he does his own thing for the whole game. That's fun. The ridge at the top, I know a lot of people won't like that because it's kind of just a sniping nightmare. But I don't know. I think it adds a nice little element to it. And overall, I'm actually leaning like a high A.
Ooh.
Not just a standard one. But yeah, still just an A for me.
All right. So Paint gave it an A, Chat gave it an A, and then we gave it 3 mehs. So it kind of ends up just being like a strong meh map, but we'll put it like closer to the left so we can kind of show that it's like it's like a borderline A map. Like if there was a tier in between, it would kind of fall into that. And I guess while we're on the developer made invasion maps, why don't we just hit up Spire? Because I think the Spire is pretty much the reason I don't want to give Breakpoint an A, because I actually think Spire is one of the coolest maps in Reach. However, I don't really think Spire is like an S tier map per se, but like I just find the Spire in the middle like a fun and unique gameplay. It's like set piece for a map where like there's not many other maps that have that level of verticality. And so for me, this is like an easy A as an invasion map, and like it's okay as a BTB map. But I think this map does invasion a little bit better. This video is so blurry. But I think Spire does invasion a little bit better than Breakpoint, and so that for me, like Spire would be the A tier invasion map, and Breakpoint would still be like a meh map for me.
Yeah, if we were rating this based off invasion, I would give this map an S tier, but because it's also played for BTB, it does play not as great for BTB, and because of that, I'm gonna have to fall on just A tier. Which is still good. It's still a really great map, but cannot be the very top just because how it plays for BTB.
Yeah, I think it's just a fair point that Bungie trying to use all these maps for invasion and BTB kind of hurt all of them, because none of them are really good BTB maps. But I feel like you have to consider that in the map because that's what Bungie used it for. Like it isn't a purely invasion map. It was a invasion and BTB map, so you kind of have to consider it on both fronts.
Yeah, for invasion, I'm not crazy about the first section on this map. I absolutely despise that first section, but after that, it's not too bad, and I really like this map for BTB. I've had a lot of fun on this map playing BTB in the past. And yeah, like you said, the spire in the center. It is a really unique set piece for the map, and kind of brings everything together. And that's the spot people usually just funnel towards. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun moments on this map. So for me, I'm gonna give it a A. Give it an A.
All right. I would say like in BTB, the spire is almost too much of a focal point, because just that is the whole. Like the whole game just revolves around the spire, whereas at least at least in invasion you have the different sections, so it's not just the spire the entire game. So that's kind of like why I don't think it's a great BTB map, because like literally BTB is you just take control of the spire, you shoot down at people, and you wait for people to push up, and then you shoot them. Like occasionally you like go down and get like vehicles or power weapons, but that's basically all you do in BTB.
Or you jump off the tower and Banshee, do something stupid.
If you're rocking,
I mean, if you have a Banshee in any of these BTB maps in Reach, I mean, you're doing some damage.
Oh, for sure, yeah. The Reach Banshee is just strong. Especially,
I do want to add,
especially if you're like not playing DMR starts, then the Banshee's just
cracked. Yeah. She just quit at that point. And I also wanted to add, like, there are a lot of power weapons on this map, like snipes and rockets and Fjords, and I feel like a lot of people didn't know where they spawned, like, because they did spawn in some like weird spots, and I always did know where they spawned. I would always get the power weapons on this map. Nobody else would be there. That was great.
Paint?
I'm torn because do we rank this based on just Halo Reach or Halo as a whole series? Because if we're
See,
going
that's what I was
ranking,
thinking.
yeah, if we're going Halo as a whole series, this is an A. But if we're going as for Reach, I'm gonna give this an S.
I think it's kind of Halo as a whole series, because like that was the whole reason. Kind of like none of the H2A maps were very good, because we would compare them to the other games.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'm gonna give this one an A. You guys have really covered all the points of why it's not an S. In B2B, it does have its flaws. I actually kind of like the whole Spire domination aspect of it, because unlike a lot of the other games in this, well, maps in the series that have those like focal points, I feel like it does swing quite a lot, at least when I play it.
Yeah, you can definitely take the Spire back. That definitely happens for sure.
Yeah. And you know, that whole first section of the map that you play in Invasion, it never gets used in B2B.
Well, it's cut off in the one section. It's cut off in the one version, isn't it? Whatever it's called. Because there's the two versions of Spire.
The first section's cut off?
What's it called? Hold on. It's like a different name.
I think the one that appears in current MCC matchmaking, it's open because there's a bulk in that.
Okay, never mind that. I thought there was a version of Spire that like Cragmire. Okay, that was just basically like the Spire version.
But yeah, this is a super unique map. It's probably the only map that does the whole campaign integration really nicely, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was like a pretty good level in the campaign.
And yeah, very fun map. So A from me.
Alrighty, so everyone gave it an A, including chat, which makes it real easy to pick what tier it's going to be.
I do want to say, when I am ranking these maps, I am kind of pitting them up against the other Halo Reach maps, as opposed to like the whole series, really, because if I did that, it'd be hard for me to give any of these maps a higher rating. Like, it would all be pretty low.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right.
Obviously, the remakes and the reimaginings I compare to the older games, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, rank them however you want to rank them. We'll continue on. All right, so next map is Condemned. So I kind of mentioned this one earlier when I was talking about the low gravity gimmick on Anchor 9. I just think this is a terrible map. Like the middle section's so annoying to go through, and the outer edges are just weird and awkward, and there's like the teleporter that like teleports you across. I've never enjoyed this map in any game mode. This map is a dog for me.
Yeah, one version of this map I like better than the other.
Is there two versions?
And it's basically just this giant circle that you're just running around in, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Dog water. Next map, throw it in dog water.
Dog water. Easy dog water.
Semper. GG, go next. Yeah, like you said, the middle part is so awkward and dumb, probably the worst part of the map. But like, there's other parts of the map. The way, I don't know, I guess you call it the platforms and the angles of the map are kind of nice. I feel like if they did something like that with a smaller map for like, let's say a 4v4 type thing, it could actually have been a really good map. But this is like some weird jank that's kind of just doesn't flow nicely, and everything is just like, you either do laps around the middle of the map or you embrace that weird shit in the middle. So I'm gonna call it a bad map.
Alrighty. Oh, you're just calling it bad?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So chat gave it a dog, which puts this one easily as a dog map, despite Semper's attempts to save it. Alright. This is Reach's first dog water map. One of many to come. All right, next up we have Countdown. Who would like to rock Countdown?
I can start off on Countdown.
Sure.
I've heard a lot of people complain about this map, but I enjoy it. I like the different levels. I enjoy that I think it's completely symmetrical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're just a solid Slayer map for me. Not a whole lot to say. I like the little outdoor balcony bit. Always kind of turns into a little bit of a shit fest, which I enjoy. One bit I've never understood is the weird thing in the middle with all the like lifts and man cannons.
Yeah.
I just don't know why
Tri-lift.
that's there. But yeah, I'd say this is probably a solid A for me.
So, Countdown is a good map to kind of say, like, compared to other maps, quote unquote competitive maps, I think it's weaker. But compared to the other Reach maps, I think it's one of the better maps in the game. I think it plays pretty well for competitive. I will say I definitely liked the competitive weapon spawns more than the default ones where you get like the sword and the concussion rifle and you don't get a sniper. I think I enjoyed it more when the sniper was on the map. But overall, I think it's a pretty good map. I mean, it's symmetrical and it plays balanced enough. I think it's a pretty fun map for multiple different game modes. I think it works for Team Slayer, works for Capture the Flag. It honestly isn't like terrible for like King of the Hill or Oddball and stuff if you're playing social. So yeah, for me it's an A map.
Yeah, I'm agree with the two of you guys there. I think a lot of people want to say it's an S map because, I mean, I guess if you compare it to the other Halo Reach maps, it stands out more. Reach has a lot of bad maps in my opinion, but I don't think it deserves S. It's not a perfect map. It's really good for 4v4, but it has its flaws and its weirdness. So I'm gonna give it a really good A, and I'll settle on that.
All right.
Yeah, I like you said, Rash. Compared to the other competitive maps, it's kind of mediocre. But compared to some of the other maps that Reach has to offer, it's not too bad. I actually don't really like this map a whole lot. Again, I rather play it than some other maps in Reach, but I just feel like everything is just... I feel like you need to knock some walls down. I feel like there's too much cover, and people can really like easily just sneak up on you and stuff like that. It's just... Some people would say this map kind of has like the Swiss cheese effect, where there's just so many different routes you can take, so many doors, so many hallways, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of that, but I'd give it a meh. It's not a terrible map.
All right. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think you could have opened it up a little bit and it wouldn't have hurt the map.
Yeah.
But all right, so chat gave it an A, and everyone else other than BHB gave it an A, so it is an A map. The gameplay is mystical gaming most of the time. All right.
Not all
The
the time?
original Midnight.
Sometimes if mystical gaming doesn't show up, then I just click on something. So Countdown is the second A map, and we'll move on to the next map. Which, do you guys want to save the Forge maps for later?
Sure.
All right. So
Yeah.
next we'll do Highlands, which is one of the BTB maps that was added in the later. Oh, so this is one of the BTB maps that was added later in the game that is just a BTB map. This isn't an invasion map because I was mentioning that earlier.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to rock Highlands.
Yo, I'll just say right off the bat, I think this map, if I remember what it is correctly, I'm gonna wait a second. Okay, yeah, it's this one. I think this is I wanted it. No, this is a good A map. This is a good A map. Maybe S, but right now I'm seeing an A. Like, it's got a good bit of openness, but not too open like it's Blood Gulch or something. It's got decent bases and good Warhog paths. It works great for a lot of game modes like Capture Flag. Was it Territories or some shit like King of the Hill? Yeah, King of the Hill.
I think it has both of those.
Those ones. All right, where you fucking yeah. I feel like it works great for a lot of game modes, based on what I'm saying, and I love playing on this map. I love the aesthetic of it. It's very beautiful. I'll give it an S tier. I'm gonna still an S tier. I think about it. An S tier.
Semper with the S tier for Highlands.
I thought I was going to be the one giving these maps like the higher ratings than all of you, but it's actually kind of been the opposite. This map, I've never been a big fan. I mean, if you look at the layout of the map, nothing just stands out to me like as being that bad. I mean, it's a cool looking map. The layout looks fine, but every time I've played this map, I've never gotten into like a good groove on it. Like the flow of this map has always been kind of awkward. I've had trouble like finding players to shoot at sometimes, and I've never had a lot of good games on this map. So just from my experience playing it, I'd have to give it a just a meh.
Yeah, so I kind of fall on the same path there. I definitely think the map looks really cool, and it's a fun map for CTF. But like when I play Slayer on this map, I just the flow of the game can be really awkward. You'll have like really intense moments where you're fighting a lot of people, and then you'll spend like minutes at a time just like looking for enemies or like sitting by the teleporter waiting for someone to come through to kill them. And so I don't find that overly enjoyable. The layout of the map isn't anything like super unique. It's just kind of a basic BTB map with like bases and then a middle section. I guess the teleporters kind of changed that, but I think the teleporters are probably detrimental to the map if anything. But I think one issue I have with this map, and I don't know how much to weigh this in, but like this map works okay for DMR Slayer, but if you AR like pistol spawn map on this map is terrible. The map's like obviously it's a BTB map, but all of the engagement ranges are way too long and awkward for the pistol. Like I don't know how much to weigh that in because I guess I'm like choosing to queue that on accident. But in default reach, didn't you get both? Like I don't even remember.
No, I don't.
Was it
think
just
you got
DMR for BTB?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No, I think you did get AR and DMR.
I thought you got both. I thought it switched back and
pretty
forth.
sure you did.
I should know this. My memory sucks.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember making fun of kids who chose to run around the AR instead of the DMR.
Static says there's no AR BTB in OG. Did OG Reach have map voting? Did you pick? Oh, you picked the map, but you didn't pick the game mode, right? Fuck, I don't remember.
Was it just DMR AR in OG?
Fuck, dude, it's been too long. I don't remember.
I feel like it was DMR AR. Yeah.
In Reach, you got to vote between 3 options, or you.
Yeah.
the fourth
But
was,
were you
random
voting
with,
just
like-
maps, or were you voting map game mode
It
combinations?
was map, and then the game mode was kind of randomized too.
Okay, all right.
I
Magical
could
says
show you
in-
what the game mode was, but
Oh, okay. Magical says in OG Reach it was DMR. Okay, so just ignore my issues with AR Slayer then, because that's a MCC issue, I guess. But yeah, overall, I like I said, I think the map looks really cool, and at times it is really fun, but there's just parts of this map that are like kind of boring and awkward, and a lot of the times I'm just kind of hanging out looking for people, so it kind of falls into the meh category for me. Probably like a stronger meh map, but still kind of in that category.
I'm gonna join Sampra and drop an S tier on this one.
Let's go.
Ooh.
I
Shit.
absolutely adore this map. I understand why you think it could be really slow, but in my experience, you've got to play this map unlike most other BTB maps, and you just gotta sprint everywhere, and you gotta just go absolutely nuts to get the most out of this game.
Arrrash is a kind of shift walk across the entire map kind of guy.
Yeah.
It comes from my days of Val, my shift key is just broken on my keyboard, so I haven't learned how to walk faster.
He's checking every corner as he gets to their spawn.
All right, well,
But,
oh, sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say it does an interesting thing with putting the power weapons in the spawns, the snipers and the rockets,
Yeah,
and then
that
in
is
the
a
middle
little
you've got
different.
your anti-vehicle ones with the grenade launcher in the crashed Pelican and the Spartan laser at the top. I just think it really incentivizes basically entire teams just crashing into each other, and that's something I don't see a lot in BTB maps, and I like that a lot.
All right, fair enough. So we got 2 S's, 2 Mez, and an A. So I think it's just an A tier map, basically. So that's easy enough. Isn't this map your Twitter profile picture?
Oh, this is where
I
Zach
think
is.
it is.
This is home.
It is.
That's where he lives. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Move it. So Highlands is an A tier map. We'll move on to the next one. Next map is Powerhouse. Dude, I don't understand what this map is attempting to do. I think it's terrible for everything.
Be nice.
It's such an awkward. Oh, I found a song called Powerhouse.
Let's let that go. Yeah.
let's listen to that instead. I don't know. I've never found this map enjoyable. So I don't know. For me, it's like it's between bad and dog water. I don't know if it's like that terrible, but it's not a good map.
Hey, I have a lot of fun on this map. I do. It had, I like it has the grenade launcher, the rockets, a gravity hammer. I think there's a lot of fun to be had on this map. I think it's fun for free for all, fun for 4v4. I've had some good multi-team games on this map back in OG. I do enjoy this map. I mean, yeah, the layout of it could be a little awkward, and aesthetically, it's nothing crazy. But yeah, I've just had fun on this map, and I can't give it an A, but it's getting a meh.
You know what I've realized as I'm thinking about these maps as we go through them? Underutilized sections of maps is like a rampant issue in Halo Reach map design. Holy crap.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
you're right.
I guess I realized that as I was playing, but until we like sat here and we went map by map, and every single map I'm like, well, and there's this entire fucking section of the map that no one goes to. I didn't realize like how big of an issue it was.
It's almost like they try to use this for campaign as well.
yeah.
True. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it a dog, just in case I didn't say.
That's fair.
All right, I'm gonna say this map. Kind of agree with BHB. It's actually fun for FFA. Someone said in chat that it's fun in one flag CTF. I'm agree with that. It's fun.
Oh, one like I don't know if I'd consider one flag CTF on this map fun. It exists.
Maybe you're just not good at one flag CTF. You're just trash.
Maybe that's the issue. Yeah.
But anyway, I feel like for the more non-traditional game modes or whatever, they work a lot. But like, if you were to play 4v4 on this and you're trying to like play this in a competitive sense, it is terrible, and I would never want to be playing that kind of crap. So I'm gonna just give it an average.
Yeah.
All right.
But it does have its fun moments.
You can play Infection on it, and you can stand on the buildings and get huge multi-kills on all the zombies.
Okay, you say you shit on one CTF, but then you bring up Infection.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one dog as well. Mostly because the spawns are just terrible. I don't know if you guys experience that as well, but my god, if you're playing 4v4, you can get spawn camped pretty easily by anybody who's on any level of high ground. And free for all, yeah, it's fine, but I feel like there's other maps in Reach that do it a lot better. I like that the rockets
really like what?
pre-nated.
Like what? No, I'm kidding.
I think some of the engagements on this map are really awkward too. Probably like your same issue with Countdown I have on this map, where like if you're trying to shoot someone that's like on the other side of the circle, it's so easy for them to like pop off the back or just walk into one of the buildings that it makes it like really awkward to finish off kills unless you're like actively pushing onto a team. Unless people are just standing out in the open, just like hanging out.
Okay, someone said in the chat about jetpacking. For some reason, this map, aside from this another map that we haven't touched yet, but this map, jetpack kids just live here. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
I feel like you like need jetpack. You don't need it, but jetpack helps so much on this map, like to get down to some of the power weapons, because a lot of them, or not a lot of them, but like the rockets are down on the bottom.
True, but I feel like this map in particular just invite way too many jetpack kids to go too nuts. Like if you play OG Reach, that's all you're gonna be hearing.
As we're watching this video, it's just a bunch of people jetpacking up in the air. Okay, so chat gave it a dog. Me and Paint gave it a dog, and then you two gave it a meh. So let me do the math, but I think that just makes it a bad map.
Wait, chat gave it a dog?
Chat did give it a dog.
That surprises me.
That's surprising. Usually they go higher.
Yeah, it's a low tier bad map, but it does get its way into the bad section.
They'll give Hemorrhage a fucking S. You just wait.
Dude, oh my, I love Hemorrhage so much. Would this map be better if it came to Halo 3? I don't think. I think you'd still have the huge issue of like a bunch of the map not being used. I'd have to try it, but
it'd be annoying. Shooting someone across the map and then they just bubble shield on you.
Oh, like, you would never be able to get a kill across map
and then
with
they have
the fucking BR. Yeah, no, I don't think it would have played better in in 3. It's not a fantastic map design. All right, next up we have Reflection, which is obviously a remake of Ivory Tower. So, Reflection, it's not a bad map. I like the way it looks. It's pretty cool. I like the, I don't know, very gold color that's all over the fucking map. It's a nice change of pace from staring at gray all the time, so I'll take it, even if it's not even that much of a departure from gray, because it still has gray. It's just gray and gold instead of just gray.
Yeah.
But all right, so here's my issue with this map. The layout of the maps in Reach that are remade were not built with Jetpack in mind, and so Jetpack kind of like ruins a lot of the map flow that this map, like for the example, like this map had in Halo 2, because now you don't have to use the sides or the lift to get to the top. If you're playing Jetpack, you just fucking yeet your way up to the top, and so I think it makes the map a lot more hectic. I don't know if it necessarily like makes it objectively worse, but it definitely makes the map a lot less predictable than when you're playing it in Halo 2. And so I don't think it's a fantastic map. I don't think it's terrible. It probably just falls right in the middle for me. It's probably just a meh map.
You know, I would say this map got poorly shitted on by Reach's mechanics with the abilities.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. I like Ivory Tower as a map design, but I think Reach's armor abilities hurt this map a lot more than some of the other ones.
The map remake itself was okay. I feel like they did a faithful remake of the map, but because of Reach and its abilities, it definitely destroys it. And it's kind of, I don't know if I want to judge it based on how it played on Reach or just like the map on its own.
I mean, I think you judge it based on how it played in Reach, because like we judged Ivory Tower got its
remake at the same time, so it wasn't necessarily made with Reach's abilities in mind. It was just like, hey, let's.
Yeah, but that's the problem
that
when
is
you that's on them for remaking maps into a game that don't support the mechanics of the map. So like for example, Truth in Halo 5, even though it's a midship remake, I think it for Halo 5's mechanics, I think it still plays fine, right? But like this map doesn't play great with Reach's mechanics.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an average.
All right.
Yeah, I do really like the look of this map. I think it's a beautiful map. It's got the hologram planet in the middle. There's some fish on the map, a little bit of bamboo. Nice. It's a pretty cool map. But yeah, it definitely doesn't play that well in Reach, and I'm gonna just give it a meh. And this was actually in competitive settings at one point. I think it had armor lock on it too. For MLG
That's
settings.
Fantastic. I like that idea.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a meh for me.
Early competitive Reach settings are a weird fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know what they were trying.
They were trying some weird shit. Paint?
I don't know. Do I go meh or A? I'm gonna go with meh. I don't mind the abilities as much as everyone else, but I do understand Jetpack can basically break most of the map design in this. I will say though, in Free For All, this is one of the most fun maps in Reach.
It's pretty good for Free For All. I feel like Free For All is hectic anyways, so you can get away with some of the armor abilities ruining the map flow, because like people are going to be flying all over the place regardless, because it's just, you know, there's no teams. But like in a team environment, it kind of just makes the map more random, because now you have to hold everything, because anyone can just fly at you from anywhere.
Yeah.
So and spawns on this map are so one-sided. If you spawn rocket spawn, you get rockets and snipe easily. And I guess the other team just gets a sword. I never liked that.
You don't think that's fair?
No.
All right. So you're giving it a meh, Paint?
Yep.
All right.
I'm seeing people in chat saying that this place is really bad in campaign.
It has all the drones and it's really fucking annoying.
But you can just sprint through it.
You can, yeah. But if you're doing if you're doing lasso or something, I think you get shitted on. But
if you're doing lasso, then you're into that.
Oh no, Static says you can just run past it in lasso too. Okay, so Reflection got a meh. We'll move on to the next map. Sword Base. Who wants to open Sword Base? Because I know there's people out there that love this map.
I mean, I don't know. Obviously, this map was inspired. They said they took some inspiration from boarding action from Halo CE. Except in this, they added the lifts and the walkways to get from one side to the other, which is nice. But I just don't think this is a good multiplayer map. I don't even think it was a good campaign section. It's just it works, but like, do I want to play it? No. I can, have some fun on this map, running around with the sword, getting sniped. But like, I mean, if I just think about all the other maps in Halo, like this, there's nothing great about it, and I'm just give it a bad.
Yeah, so I'm teetering between just straight up dog and bad. The map looks very uninspired. They took a map that isn't like boarding action has its fans, but I think most people would agree it's not a fantastic design for a map. And they took that as inspiration for a map and then didn't really even improve upon it. Like, they changed it, right? Now there's walkways and lifts and shit, but like, I don't think any of that even helped it. I think you still have like a lot of the same issues that boarding action has. At least now you can just run to the other side, I guess. I feel like this is a map that like Jetpack really helps on. It doesn't, like, Jetpack doesn't hurt this map, but I feel like a lot of times you want to be using Jetpack on this map, but I don't find this map very fun. I think I'm gonna put it dog just because I don't find the layout very fun, and I also think it's just boring as fuck to look at. So I'm going blob. Or sorry, I'm going dog.
I was gonna say, and it's weird to think like, I think boarding action's the bigger map, and this is the game with sprint. It's weird how that works.
Yeah, boarding action's definitely a lot bigger.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I think this map is dog water. It's just jetpacks make it like worse. Sprint makes it worse. Every time you die, you're like, all right, time to climb back up. So that's why you want jetpack, is like everyone wants to be on the top levels. That's where the fucking, well, I wouldn't say that's where power weapons are because snipe spawns at the bottom, but most of the time the dude that has sniper is gonna be sitting at the top. So you're just trying to fight him because he's killing you from the bottom, and it's just never fun to play. And I hate it. It's dog water.
All right, Paint.
So, Arrrash, you know how you opened this by saying some people like this map?
Mm-hmm. Is that you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
No, I don't love it, but I certainly don't hate it as much as you guys do. I find it just to be kind of a wacky, fun time. It's always
Quirky.
really fast-paced when I play it. It is kind of quirky and a little bit random. So I'm going to give it probably a meh. Because it definitely does have flaws.
All right. Smoked said, should we talk about Dino Blasters for this map? All right. And I want to say this because someone mentioned it on Powerhouse.
Shit.
Dino Blasters and fucking Boom Ball are the reason I don't turn Action Sack on in Halo Reach, because they are both fucking atrocious. And I hate them so much. There are so many good custom game modes and mini game modes in Reach, and those are the dog shit that's in matchmaking.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Just want to quit gaming altogether,
Like, neither of them are any fun. But all right, so
Thank God Dino Blasters only goes to 25.
It still takes forever though.
It does.
It fucking goes to 25 and it still like takes forever. I don't understand. All right, BHP gave it a bad. Paint gave it a meh. Chat gave it a dog. Me and Semper gave it a dog. Let me do the math real quick. All right. Ooh, it barely squeaked its way. Thanks to Paint's Paint meh. It squeaked its way into a bad map instead of a dog.
Let's go.
Good job, Paint. You saved it from the bottom section.
Nice. Chat's
It's a very, very low bad. So basically the way I do it, guys, is each tier is assigned a point value. So like S tier is 5, A is 4, meh is 3, bad is 2, dog water's 1. And so like the 3 dogs gave it 3 points, the meh gave it 3 points, and the bad gave it 2 points. So it gives it 8, and then I just divide it by 5. So it gets a 1.6, and then I just, I round like 0.5 or up, you round up, or whatever, math. But yeah, so it's a very, very low bad map. But all right, we'll move on to the next map, which is Tempest, another one of the DLC maps that was BTB only.
The Noble map pack.
Yes. So I guess I'll open up. I actually really like Tempest. I think it's a fun map. It doesn't necessarily look like super cool. Kind of just looks like, it almost looks like a map you could have made on Forge World at times. Like I know it's not. Like it's definitely not a Forge World map, but like it kind of gives the same aesthetic as the Forge World maps, kind of. But I think it's a fun map to play on. So I'd give it, honestly, for me, this is an A map.
Yeah, I do like Tempest. I don't know I don't know how many people do like this map, but yeah, I have a lot of fun on Tempest. I like the layouts of the power weapons where the rockets spawn, the snipes spawn. I think the flow is pretty good. But even this map, like you were saying earlier, there are sections of the map where you just don't go, like behind the bases, like that area, all back there. It's like you just don't even do anything back there. It's just weird. But yeah, I enjoy this map, so I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it an A.
I see a lot of people in chat talking about the heavies on this map, and I don't mention heavies for all the maps, but this map's actually pretty cool for heavies because it adds that entire structure on the one side, which is kind of cool.
On both sides?
Oh yeah.
Is it on both sides? Oh shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I could take it or leave that. I don't know.
But I'm gonna agree with you guys. I think it's an A map. This is one of those BTB maps where I actually do enjoy playing, unlike some others.
Paint?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A as well. It's just a fun map. I always enjoy bundling people into a warthog and then driving to the beach and getting killed.
I feel like I always go to the Pelican to get the sniper, and I get the sniper, and then I just get shit on. Every time. All right, so we all gave it an A. Chat's actually leaning S on this one. We'll let the vote end, but I like how BK changes the name for the dog water tier every single poll. I like it. All right, so chat did give it an S. Unfortunately, we all gave it an A, so it's just going to be an A tier map. This was a Bungie video, yes.
I could tell because it was the blurriest thing I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I picked it just for you. All right. So the real question is, will we get an S tier in Reach?
Should we throw in some Forge maps here and there?
Yeah, I feel like it'll get very dull if we just watch them all.
Let's do everyone's favorite Forge map, Hemorrhage.
Yes.
Oh
all right, so everyone knows I don't like Blood Gulch. That I've made that very clear. I think the design is poor for the most part, and
see hemorrhoids while you're typing that in.
Okay. In Halo Reach, this is such an atrociously bad map. It shouldn't exist. I've never played a map that I hated more than fucking Hemorrhage. It's way too fucking big. Like, it feels like Blood Gulch, and then you fucking just drug it out a ton for some reason. I don't know if it's even technically any bigger, but it just feels bigger because there's nothing on the fucking map. It's just like an empty canyon in Reach. On top of that, if you're playing DMR spawns, the DMR's a fucking laser, so you can't go anywhere because there's no fucking cover other than these stupid ass little hills that don't help you. Fuck it, I despise this map so much. And even if you get the vehicles in Reach, the vehicles are so easy to destroy if you're on a Warthog that you just get DMR'd off the Warthog. If you're playing fucking, I know we won't consider this too much, but if you're playing AR spawns on this, you just can't do anything because you can't shoot anyone on the map. I hate this map so much. This is the easiest dog water of my life.
Yeah, I also hate this map. I really dislike all the Blood Gulch maps from all the games. I like some more than others. This map, I have had some good games on this map. I've had games where I'm just slaying out with the snipe, or I'm in a wraith, or and it's some other a ghost or something like that. I've had some good matches on this map, but it's just I hate it for the same reason I hate Blood Gulch in a lot of the Halo games. I actually don't mind it as much in Reach just because I have sprint and it's easier to get around the map, easier to get out of the middle. But yeah, it's a dog water map for me. There's just nothing to it. 2 bases and just an open field in the center. That's great.
I'm agree with everything you guys said. It's a fucking dog water map. don't have anything else to add.
The map is fun to play if you have a sniper, but I think that's like a band-aid for the map. That's because the map's so fucking open. You can shoot anyone on it. Like you can pop off with the snipe because it's such a badly designed map. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you spawn with the snipe, it's really fun. Or not spawn with it, but if you pick up the snipe, it's a lot of fun. But it's not fun for everyone that doesn't have the sniper.
Well, this is dude. I wish they had Invasion Slayer and MC.
I don't understand why they don't make it like a featured playlist. That'd be the easiest featured playlist of 343's life.
Nope, just Rocket Racing Griffle.
Yeah. All right, Paint. How you feeling about Hemorrhage?
Well, I think you guys are really sleeping on the cave. Yeah, no, it's dog shit map.
All right. So chat tied 10 votes for S and 10 votes for dog.
Holy
it's
shit.
split right down the middle, and then there's 4 meh votes. So I think we'll give it a meh vote from chat, but we are not going to go back through all the maps and rate them based on SWAT. I'm sorry. I don't think I've played enough SWAT to give you opinions on SWAT specifically. But okay, so we'll give it.
I have a theory that the people that really like Blood Gulch don't actually play it.
They just like to hold their controller and just hold forward and just mindlessly hold their AR gun.
No.
All right, so we got the 4 dogs, and then we gave it a meh from chat because they were split, and then they had the meh vote. So it just ends up as a dog map. So I'm very happy that this map did not make its way out of the dog category.
They're the same people who hop into the passenger side of Warhog just to happily die in the next 2 minutes.
Oh, Smoked used the redeemed map revote. All right, so basically, the whole premise is okay. Well, I don't know why multiple of you are using it on the same map.
Y'all gotta pick the map that you want to.
Okay, I'm a refund you. Oh my god, no! It opened this. It did this again.
Hey.
I hope everyone likes looking at this. All right, Midnight, I'm giving you your points back. So, Smoked, the whole point is we go back. Oh my god, I don't think I can close this. The stream is fucked. Oh, we just lost. All right, we lost the tier list. Fucking
No!
Great.
God damn it.
That's great. Okay,
We're
hold on,
revoting
guys.
all of them now.
Hold on.
Now we got to revote everything.
Anyways, yeah, we'll revote Hemorrhage in chat, and then if any of us want to change our opinions based on discussion, we can. I'll be honest, I'm not changing my vote on Hemorrhage because I am solidly as that is a dog shit map forever. So
We literally just said our opinion. I don't think it's gonna change, to be honest.
yeah.
If you guys waited a little bit.
But yeah, the premise of that thing, Smoked, is if you want to bring up maybe a point you think that we didn't bring up or something, you could put it in chat when you redeem it, and then chat gets to revote it. But it looks like chat's revote is going dog on this, so it ends up even a stronger dog water map. So this actually makes me happier.
That's hilarious.
Okay. What about the Banshee, Paint?
Every map's got a Banshee in Reach.
It's true. Reach does like Banshees. Okay, so this one will stay as a dog water map.
Get Condemned back in there. Don't let him out of dog water. Get him back in there.
Oh shit! Condemned made its way out. How the fuck did that happen?
He escaped.
he ran for it.
Condemned.
Oh shit! It's coming down to the wire. We got 2. Dog is leading by 2 votes. It's coming down to the end. All right, dog won. Good job, chat. That's what I like to see. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next map. We'll do we'll do another forge map. So I'm gonna throw these together unless you guys disagree. But the cage and uncaged kind of blend together in my mind.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
okay, so we'll do the cage / uncaged next. If any of you want to go first?
Is that one forge map with the giant lift after you grab snipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let someone else go.
I'm not going until I see Condemned in dog water.
What the? It keeps making its way out. Oh wait, hold on. This is picking up like a different. Oh fuck, dude! It's picking up like a different screen. I don't even know what it's picking up. Hold on. I think I found it. There we go.
Actually, you know what? I have my opinion on it, but whenever you're ready.
No, you go. You're good.
Okay, I think the map is bad. Like, what the fuck? It looks like they were like, hey man, we just got this beautiful new forge for this game, and want you to try making a map. And they hired an intern, and he kind of messed around and put the pieces together and kind of saw what he got, and that's what the cage became. It was like them just like testing the pieces and putting them together and see what they can make.
It is
like, oh, I guess this works.
It is pretty bland for a map, like in terms of how it looks. But I actually think it's kind of fun for a Reach map. Like when I used to get this in OG Reach, I was never upset about it. Like I actually think it's pretty fun
Infection
map.
Kid.
No, I didn't even know you could play Infection on this map. But I actually for one of the Forge maps, yeah, Jetpack definitely does make this map weird, but that's just fucking Reach in a nutshell. For me, I almost want to give it a meh. I kind of like this map, but the fact that it's Forge and the fact that it does look like someone just like threw it together in Forge in like a couple hours, it definitely hurts the map. So I'm gonna give it a meh. What did you give it, Sempra?
A bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys kind of covered what I was going to say about it. Yeah, I don't know how they came up with this design. It's just, yeah, like they just throw a bunch of shit together. But yeah, I've had some good games on this map. I don't think it plays terrible. It's weird, and I mean it's gray, and that's gonna be a lot of problem with a lot of the Forge maps. They're all gray, and it just sucks playing on gray map after gray map after gray map. But yeah, I'm just giving it a meh.
All right.
I always manage to look over the grayness of this map because it looks like a freaky Picasso painting in terms of architecture.
Ooh.
And it just makes me uneasy knowing that this structure could never exist in the real world. Therefore, I'm just going to give it a meh because I don't know what else to think.
All right, so chat gave it an A, so it's just going to end up as a meh map. Picasso's Cage. I actually don't know why this map is called The Cage. I could never tell you that. Alright. Next map. Why don't we'll do one more Forge map. Hold on, what do we have down here? Let's do oh shit, we have all these maps too. I forgot about these. Okay. Let's do High Noon, which is obviously the remake of Hang 'em High.
Can I open up this one?
Hang 'em high.
Yeah, you go first.
It's dog shit.
I was like, I got closer.
Any point to that, or
Nah.
enough said? Hey, I'm gonna agree with you there. I won't say it's completely dog shit, but I'll say it's a pretty bad map. And yeah, enough said there as well.
So obviously, like Hang 'em High has its faults. Reach just fucking like makes all of those so ungodly, like in your face. Because like in Hang 'em High, people can kill you cross map with a pistol if they're good, but in this game, you just fucking get DMR'd from everywhere. I just feel like I'm in a constant war zone. Like there's no like, unless you're hiding in the buildings, there's no like actual good cover. You're just constantly getting DMR'd from fucking everywhere. And there's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty bad map. Honestly, like it like parts of the map actually look kind of cool, but then parts of it also are just gray and brown. But I'm leaning between bad and dog, and I'm going dog. I'm going dog on this one.
Okay, well, I played a lot of the anniversary playlist in Halo Reach, and I absolutely. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, so that fuck, that does
and you
change.
Can't shoot cross map with that.
Yes,
like,
that changes my
to push
opinions
up.
on the maps. If you're basing them based on that playlist, or if you're basing them off of regular Reach, because like one of my issues with this,
factor that playlist, and I mean that's where I've played like 90% of my games in this, and I love that playlist.
That's true. I think
And
that
all the
playlist.
anniversary maps play better in that.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I think that playlist like saves this map to a degree, but like I still don't think it's a good remake, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
All right, you continue. I'm gonna leave it dog.
Yeah, I absolutely love the anniversary playlist. I have so much fun in that. It's just multi-kill galore for me when I play that. It's a ton of fun, and this is probably my least favorite out of all the anniversary maps. Just thinking off the top here, but I've had a lot of fun on this map in the anniversary settings. Yeah, in just normal settings with DMRs and having teams just sitting in their bases shooting at each other from across the map, you can never really push out. That I'd give it a bad or a dog water, but I've mostly played this in anniversary settings, and I'm gonna give it a meh.
In OG Reach, was that playlist permanent?
Oh yeah, it's still there now.
Oh, okay. Because like for me, I never played that playlist in Reach. Like I only played it in MCC, and it's only in MCC for like a week every like 4 months when they decide to make room for it. After Griffball rotates in like 6 times.
Been in twice.
Yeah,
right?
it came when they dropped like the featured playlist ID like the first time, and then I think it came back like once.
Yeah,
but we've got Shoddy Snipes and Griffball and Rocket Race like 10 times each.
You'd see me playing it so much if it was here. Yeah. I really love that playlist.
No, that playlist is a lot of fun. I agree. Okay. All right. So everyone voted on it. Chat. I missed it. BK, what did chat give this map? Thanks for the sub, Damien. I appreciate it. The chat gave it a dog. Let's go. All right. Okay, so we got dog from chat, dog from me, dog from Paint. And we got a meh from BHB and a bad from Sempoop, giving this a low bad map. Which, I don't know, that might be higher than it deserves. Alright, we'll move on to the next map. Why don't we'll do another one of the anniversary maps. Why don't we do Penance?
Dammy.
So obviously remake of Damnation. Whoever I don't know if it was 343 or if it was Bungie, whoever the fuck thought that this should be part of the comp hardcore playlist, like should be fired. This was such an atrocious map in hardcore. Like I've never played anything I hated more than this map. But outside of the hardcore map where it's absolutely, or outside the hardcore playlist where it's absolutely fucking atrocious, I also think it's a bad map because Jetpack fucking ruins this map. Like you have to play with Jetpack on this map. Like all the other armor abilities are so much worse than Jetpack. It's such a weird map. I don't know if I'd say it's dog well, no, actually I'm gonna give it dog because of how much I hated it in hardcore.
I think in every scenario this map was not fun to play on, so I'm gonna also give it dog water.
Ain't. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this one in CE. I'm not a huge fan of this one here. The jetpack at the very least makes that weird little pit in the middle escapable. And the chasm where honestly I couldn't even tell you what spawns there because I've never actually been too deep into it without falling off the edge. but at least with a jetpack you can't so easily instantly die there, so I'm just gonna say this is bad.
Alright.
Damn. Yeah, this map for the hardcore settings, like you said, Arrrash, is absolutely terrible. And yeah, even just for the default reach settings, it's not great. But like I've said, I played a lot of the anniversary settings on this map, and like that's this map came out with those settings. Like those settings were meant for this map, and I really do enjoy that. So, you know, basing my rating off of this map with anniversary settings versus just default, I'm gonna give it a meh.
Everyone in chat keeps saying that Dino Blasters carries this map. I don't enjoy Dino Blasters. I think Dino Blasters is bad in every scenario. You could put me on the world's best map and I would fucking hate it because I'm playing Dino Blasters. So that doesn't redeem anything for me. Just the fact that I queued into Dino Blasters pisses me off more.
Yeah, I'd rather just walk around a map by myself than play Dino Blasters.
Just take a stroll. Chat gave it a dog seawater. So we got 3 dogs, a bad, and a meh, which is exactly what we did last time. So this will just be another bad map.
Oh, mystical. They don't deserve this. These anniversary maps do not deserve this. Oh.
All right. Next up.
And plus, it was purple. I forgot to add that it was purple.
Oh, true.
It was purple. All right. Next up, we'll do a Forge map. We'll do Paradiso, which is I think it was a BTB map.
I don't like that map. Some people like it. Fuck that map. And bro, if somebody gets in a Banshee, they can absolutely dominate. I don't understand that map. That's like another map. I don't know like how they came up with that. It's just like a couple bases here and there, like a couple forge pieces over here and there. It's just nothing special at all. I don't like it. It's a dog water for me. Fuck this map.
Wait, is this in rotation?
It's bad.
You pretty much never get it in current MCC.
I'm giving it dog water. I stick with that. So. Stick dog water. Fuck it.
I think since MCC has come out, Paint, I've gotten it like twice, and we play a lot of BTB. But Smoke just saying at Reach's MCC launch they didn't even have this map. That's probably good. They forgot about it. But yes, no, I think this map's dog. It's not very fun to play on.
You know what? I'm gonna go against you guys. I'm gonna say this map is average. Ooh. Like it's definitely not a well-made map. Ooh. But I actually kind of enjoy it for flag. And I don't really have much other points to argue why I'm giving it average, but you know, my heart's telling me it's an average map, so
here's kind of my thoughts, right? The map itself, I don't find the layout very fun. I think it's a pretty boring map. The fact that it's a Forge map like detracts from it even more because it's just boring as fuck to look at. So that's kind of why I lean dog water on it. If this was like a dev made map, like proper, I know it was like a dev Forge map, but like if this was a proper map with like good aesthetics, I think you could probably put it as a meh or a bad map based on the layout. But the fact that it's just another one of the default Reach Forge maps that you have to look at, and it's not fun to play on, is kind of why I put it bad, or why I put it dog.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just the aesthetics could have given a boost to a lot of these maps that suck in Reach. Like, at least if they were nice to look at, that would have been something, but they're not aesthetically pleasing and they're bad map design.
Paint? Did you vote?
I did not. I'm actually just going to hold off from voting on this one because I do not ever recall playing this.
Alright, chat gave it a meh. So we got 2 mehs and 2 dogs, so it'll just be a bad map. Easy enough. Okay, which one's the picture of Paradiso is the real question here.
It's the one with the grass.
Oh, it's just the little fucking island. Hold on, I think it's this one, yeah. Alright. See, Damien, I don't... Reach's multiplayer is on my lower end, but Reach's map design has always been so poor for me, and I think that's a lot of the reason that I don't like Reach's multiplayer as much, but... Okay, let's move on to the next map. We'll do Zealot. So I think Zealot's one of the better maps in Halo Reach. It's probably... Between this and Countdown, like it's kind of a toss-up, but I probably like this one more as a default 4v4 map. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think I would put this as an S tier map if you were like factoring the S tier maps from like the other Halo games. But as a Reach map, I think Zealot is the best dev-made Reach map. Hold on, I'm gonna backtrack. The default version of this map is not. I don't like the upper portion, but in the hardcore and arena Zealot where they cut off the top portion, then I think this is a good map. So, see, that's the problem. It is way worse than Midship, which is like, I know it's not a Midship remake, but it's like Midship-esque. So it's like, do I actually put it S tier or do I just put it A tier? I'll just give it an A.
Yeah, that top section on this map is so stupid. And in most of the game types you play now, there's a 10-second timer up there. And if you jump once up there, you're dead. You jump one time and you're dead. Like, don't even let me go up there. That is so stupid. I don't get that. But yeah, in the competitive settings and in hardcore, this is definitely one of the better maps in Reach. And I think one of the main reasons people just... I think it's not as good as a map like Midship. And I think that's kind of the map people have compared it to in the past. But overall, it's an okay map, and I'm going to give it an A. Give it an A, yeah. And it's purple.
Paint
I'm
or Semper?
gonna also give this map an A. I was thinking about comparing this to Countdown, and I definitely would rather play this than Countdown. And I think I did put Countdown in A. And I was like debating, maybe, you know what, since I put Countdown A, I should put this one S, because I think this map is far better than Countdown. But like, as you guys were talking, I realized, you know what, this map definitely does not deserve S. So I'm gonna sit on A.
Yeah, see, that's kind of my problem with it, because I kind of follow the same path where, like, I think Countdown and this are the better of the two maps. Or the two... I can't even speak English. But, like, this is a better map than Countdown, but I don't think it does enough to be, in the grand scheme of Halo, I don't think it does enough to be an S tier map.
Yeah. I'd agree.
So, Paint?
I'm gonna give this one an A as well. I think it's pretty purple. It's largely inoffensive. It does its jobs fairly well. The top part is weird, but yeah, no, it's just pretty good.
Yeah, the top part should have never existed.
I remember when you thought this was supposed to be a remake of Midship.
I did. There's a video on my channel. Remember that time that I made us play Vanilla Reach settings for a video? Like,
yeah.
And there's a section because the timer's gone up there for some reason. And we were playing fucking oddball, and someone just gets an overkill punching people coming up the lift. It's so
yeah. You guys are abusing the vanilla armor lock and fucking double shield.
Oh boy,
very fun.
That was a good time. I liked it. My favorite part was, like, I think it was Sold or someone got mad that we were playing vanilla settings and just, like, quit.
Arrrash, never fucking ask me to do that again.
All right. Let's do... What map should we do next? What do we have down here? Okay, let's do... What's it called in Reach? So I don't sound stupid. All right, let's do Battle Canyon next.
Beaver Canyon?
No, it's Battle Canyon in Reach.
Battle Creek?
No, shut up. God damn it. It is called Battle Canyon in Halo Reach, sir.
Creaky Canyon?
Yes, Creaky Canyon. Okay.
Creaky Creek?
Who wants to go first?
BHP, do you have any strong opinions you want to get out there?
I mean, I have similar opinions about this map as I did in, like, the past iterations of it. I don't think this map plays well in Reach, and I hate it for the hardcore settings where you're playing King on it. That's partially because of the game type. I hate playing these long-ass King games. But I'm not crazy about the layout. I just don't like these. Like I said before, I think the giant bases on each side are just so awkward, and you could just sit in there, and you gotta go in there if you want to find people. It's just weird. I hate the teleporters in the back because it's a way for somebody to hop from one side of the map to the other, just completely undetected. So it's like you gotta dedicate one guy to staring at that teleporter at all times, and the second that person that's watching teleporter looks away, that's when they teleport. I don't know why that always works out that way, but it does. Yeah, I don't like this map, especially in Reach. And but that being said, the anniversary settings, this is actually one of my favorite maps to play that on. And yeah, despite everything negative that I said about it, I'm gonna give it an A.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Ooh,
all right.
A little twist.
Okay.
So I think my rating on this map really comes down to how much I care about the anniversary settings. Because like BHB said, it's fun for the anniversary settings. Outside of the anniversary settings, the vanilla version of this map, in my opinion, is just objectively worse than all the other versions. I don't know why they moved the teleporter into a little cave in the back. It's really awkward. You can camp it even easier than before. Plus, now there's the lift to get on top of the base, which just seems unnecessary in Reach because people can just take jetpack anyways. So I don't know why it made it easy for everyone to get on top of the base. Like, at least in CE, you had to like jump up on the stupid little ramp and then jump up there. So now it's just like, even if you're fucking like on top of the base, someone can just yeet through the hole in the middle of it with their jetpack and come kill you. So I don't find this map overly great for the vanilla settings. In hardcore, I fucking despise this map. Playing hardcore King of the Hill on this map in solo queue or like not with a coordinated team is one of the least enjoyable competitive like Halo experiences in my opinion, because it's just like it's a clusterfuck if you don't have proper callouts. Like people are just flying from everywhere because they can teleport to either side of the map. Like BHB said, like you can watch the teleporter, but as soon as like you look away, that's when people come through. Or if you're playing with randoms that aren't using comms, like you just assume someone's watching the teleporter and next you know someone's just shooting you in the back. So I don't know, it's like it's hard for me to rank some of the anniversary maps because it's like for anniversary it is a fun map. I think I'm gonna lean a very low A. I'm going to try and not let my hatred of the hardcore version of this map sway it too much.
That ran, you give it an A?
I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a meh. I'm going to give it a meh.
When we talk about like it being good for the anniversary settings, I don't like think of that as like just taking one random game mode from the game and saying, oh, it works well with this game mode, so I'm going to give it a high rank, because these maps launched with those anniversary settings. And it was kind of made for that. So that's why I think that the anniversary settings on these maps, like, I think it holds more weight to factor that into the ranking.
Really enjoying the format of these responses so far, which is like, I fucking hate this map, this is terrible. A.
You gotta start with the negatives.
Yeah, I don't know. I went with a meh, but I don't know. It's just, I'm torn on some of the anniversary maps. Fucking, I don't know, especially this one, because like I mean I have issues with the vanilla map, like I brought those up. Most of those issues are just with Reach. But then like the hardcore version I just hate, but like part of that is because you're playing King of the Hill. Like hardcore Slayer on it is fine, which I don't, you get that sometimes, don't you? I think, which is okay, but it's King of the Hill that sucks.
No, hardcore Slayer is, you'd rather play King of the Hill than hardcore Slayer.
I hate King of the Hill.
No. This is a red-sided map. If you spawn red, you don't even have to leave your side. You just sit, make sure no one uses that teleporter, and you just hold your side.
Because you can get the rockets
for you.
Oh,
you have
that is true.
No, rockets spawn bottom middle. It's not like H2.
Oh, okay.
That's true, but with how the King games just drag, I think I'd still rather play that.
I'd rather play King of the Hill.
I guess at least King gets people moving.
Yeah, and like overall, I'd rather play objective than Slayer competitively. But yeah, I'm gonna give this map an average. Most of my like points on this map I kind of said during the H2 tier list. I don't remember what I gave it though. Was it like a bad or average? I don't remember. If I give it bad, it's gonna be awkward for me giving this an average right now. But yeah, I'm gonna give it an average. It's, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing giving an A.
I gave it a meh, sir.
Well, you were like on the fence.
I was on the fence. I was at a very low A. I decided on a meh.
And BHB gave it an A.
BHB, yeah, this map's a bang. It's a banger in anniversary.
You mean anniversary? Okay, sure, maybe. But
that's not just some niche setting. I mean, that was like the main like setting for this map. Like,
yeah, but the problem is you have to factor in like I don't know. Fucking CEA is just a weird fucking thing, man. Like, why?
Most of my experience, I did play a good amount of CEA back when that thing was rolling. So I know what you mean, but most of my experience of recent memories playing hardcore in this. So
yeah. All right, Paint, close it out.
I'm gonna give this one a meh as well. I think in doing these tier lists, my view on this constantly remade map has softened, but again, I still don't look upon it favorably. Just a meh.
Yeah. Okay. So Paint, Semper, and me gave it a meh. Chat gave it an A, and BHP gave it a A. So it'll just be like a stronger meh map.
They should remake this for Infinite.
You think?
Yeah, and we're gonna call it Creaky Canyon.
Okay.
Shadow, it's not a niche setting. Like this was the anniversary settings were supposed to be the multiplayer.
A niche
for
setting would be
Halo C
Dino Blasters.
Yeah, that's a niche setting.
All right. Next.
Or Yap Yap.
Let's, dude. Oh my God. Next, let's do Breakneck. This is my favorite BTB map to play in Reach, hands down. This is such a fun map. I love this map. I love it for like one-sided objective. I love it for Slayer. This is just a fun map. I'm gonna give this one an S. This is gonna be like, I don't remember if I gave anything else an S, but this would be like by far in a way my like easiest S tier in Reach.
Didn't we give this an S for H2 as well?
Yeah.
Did get an S, yeah.
I'm also giving it an S. I don't think I need to add to that, to be honest.
Yeah. It's a fun map. It was a really fun BTB map. I like it a lot. I think you guys like it a little bit more than me. I think y'all gave it an S in Halo 2, and I think I gave it an A. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna give it an A. I really like it, but I don't think it's S tier.
All right, Paint.
Yeah, I think this one's an easy S tier. Might be my favorite BTB map. I feel like it was a good map in H2, and you know, I'm a jetpack kid. I feel like the jetpack just works on this map. Also, I like the Revenant. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
I don't like it really anywhere else, but I like it on this map. I couldn't tell you why. It just got a good charm to it.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I feel like it's
Just
too
love this
weak.
map.
The Revenant, yeah.
Yes.
I've always.
I feel like it
felt
needs to do
it's too
more
weak.
damage. Is the
Yeah.
problem. I feel like it's like a concussion shot almost. It kind of just pushes them. Maybe gives them a little bruise.
Yeah. All right. So, chat gave it an S. Oh, hold on. Voting's not done yet. Chat is leaning S. So, I think this might be the first S tier map of the night. And wait, I think so, right? Or did we give something else S? I don't think we did.
No.
All right. So this might be the first S tier Reach map. Oh shit, it is. Let's go. All right. All right. Next up, let's do. All right. So I don't know which version of this to include, but I included the Pit, the hardcore version. But I don't know technically if we should be using the original one or the stupid new one that they put in with the broken ass fucking lifts.
The new one's been around for relatively such a short time. I think it'd be really unfair.
Yeah,
to include that.
Or we'll base this off of the version that's been around forever. We're watching Ninja play at about 140p right now. Yeah, you can't tell because it's so blurry.
Oh, he looks like he's actually sleeping in this one. It's good.
Okay.
This was before the Red Bull addiction came in.
Who wants to do the Pit first?
I think the Pit is a solid map. I enjoy it in Reach. Symmetrical. I like it for the same reasons I do in Halo 3. I think it plays better in Halo 3 than Reach. And I'm gonna give it a give it an S. Give it an S. S.
All right.
Holy shit, I just realized this is a remake of The Pit. I mean, I knew that in my head, but like, just looking at it, all the times I've played it, I've been like, there's something familiar about this, but it's just gray.
I don't know if I like this map enough to give it an S. I mean, The Pit is a fantastic map, and it plays well in Reach, but it's so fucking gray. Like, it's obscenely gray. So
and that's another thing I want to say real quick when it comes to those anniversary maps. They came at a time where like all we were playing was gray maps, and like
That's
the
true.
actual maps with color sucked. So it was nice to get those maps. But yeah, continue.
All right, so I think I'm gonna give it an A, just because like, I mean the pit, we gave the pit an S in Reach, or sorry, in 3. So like obviously I like the pit, but just I think Reach's Forge hurts this map too much. But plus the fact that you only really play this in hardcore. Was this ever a map in vanilla like Reach rotation?
Not that I recall.
Yeah, so I think this is pretty much like only a hardcore map, which I don't think that like hurts it, but I think it makes it more of like its own thing kind of. So for me, I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving it an S, but I think it is a Forge remake, so I in a way it's kind of cheating, like in that regard. That being said, it did make its adjustments and changes so that it works well for Reach's mechanics and movement. So kudos for that. And out of the really good Forge remakes, this is definitely the top ones there. We haven't talked about Sanctuary yet, but among those, like, Pit is definitely one of the best. And because it's the Pit, it is a good map. It's a classic H3 map that is beloved. Right now, I'm just debating between S and A is what's going on.
Yeah, so obviously you mentioned Sanctuary there, and we'll talk about that one later. Out of the 2 Forge remakes that you play in hardcore, I prefer Sanctuary in Reach.
Oh, for sure.
And so, like, if I was gonna give one of them an S, it would be Sanctuary over this one, which I haven't decided yet. But I'm like, when we get to that, I've been thinking about it all night. If it's too generous to give it an S.
Yeah, I mean, this map is a great remake for Reach and competitive play. So yeah, I'm gonna give it really high A.
They did recently remake this again. McGee, we're just rating the version that people played for years. I don't know why they remade it to make it slightly less gray, didn't they? But isn't it still pretty fucking gray? I don't know. Paint, how do you feel about this one?
Light, that's not a word. Lightly gray.
I'm gonna withhold from this one as well, because this is blending in with like 3 other maps for me. Plus I never really played much of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Paint was ever a hardcore.
I definitely was not.
Dino Blasters.
Dino Blasters beat the
All right.
boys.
So chat gave it an S. So we got 2 S's and 2 A's, which is actually gonna just make this a low S map. So our second fucking S tier map is the remake of the Pit. That is the state of Halo Reach, everyone. There's 2 fucking S maps, and one of them's a remake of a Halo 3 map in Forge. All right, let's continue on. What do we have down here that's left? Why don't we'll do one of these stupid fucking invasion maps. All right, let's do Broadcast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is that?
Hold on, let me pull up some footage for you.
Broadcast.
All right, Halo Reach on Broadcast. Here we go, baby. Oh my god, this guy plays with all my eyeballs. Why does this man play with so much gamma?
Ooh.
This is too much for my eyeballs.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's like he's in purgatory or what's going on.
Oh no. This is that map. If you're playing against a competent team and the Spartans can just spawn kill the elites, and it's miserable. Fuck this map. Dog water.
Yeah, I can't look at this guy's gameplay. Hold on. We're going to watch this person. He lagged out apparently, but will be a more pleasant experience than what we were just watching. Okay, so you gave this dog BHP?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, so I don't really enjoy any of the Invasion Forge maps, but this is probably the worst one out of them. It is like, it's probably the easiest to skunk people or just like get absolutely stuck on this one. So I think I'm gonna agree with you. I think I'm just gonna put it dog.
That's poopy.
I'm gonna go with bad on this. You're right to think the first stage is kind of terrible. But if you get past that, I feel like it's fine. I especially like the last part where you're taking the core to that little beach bit.
Yeah, that final run can be cool.
Yeah, that part is kind of fun.
But yeah, the opening is just terrible.
Paint forgets about the Banshee spawn camping.
Dude, I never forget about the Banshee.
Most of my memory playing this was back in the OG Reach days. I don't really play Invasion at all on MCC, so I don't have any recent memories of this. But, you know, digging back to those memories, I want to give an average, but listening to what you guys had to say about it, and apparently Banshee being stupid on this, I'm going to have to give this a bad.
Alrighty, we got 2 bads. Chat gave this a dog, so we will we'll move this one into the dog section. Which one is a picture of this is the problem?
It's the one with the grass.
No, it's this one with the
and the rocks.
the wraith. All right, next
It might
let's
have been
do Asylum, which is the original version of Sanctuary that shipped with Reach.
Yeah.
So I love Sanctuary. I think it's a great map. I don't understand why this map exists in matchmaking when you could just play the MLG version. The MLG version is better in every single way. The only thing this one has going for it, I guess, is it has like more fucking grass on the floor.
Grass. I like grass.
But like, it's still like a good map because it's Sanctuary, but the one side of it's completely open for some reason, so like nades just fly off the map. The middle section, correct me if I'm wrong, on the default version of this map, you can't get Ring 3 unless you have Jetpack, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's
Or a
awkward.
friend.
That's awkward.
Mhm.
Just because in every other game you can get Ring 3 without like, I mean, you can just get Ring 3. So the fact that you can't in this unless you're using a specific armor ability, I think was a really weird design choice. And I'm sure it was on purpose, but I don't know. So I'm gonna put this. I'm leaning between meh and A, just because it is Sanctuary, but it's like a strictly worse version of Sanctuary. But here's the thing: if MLG Sanctuary didn't exist, I would say this is probably a better Reach map, right? Because I'm never sad to get this when I'm playing social.
Yeah.
So I think it's an A for me. You do spawn directly looking at the other people if you're playing snipes, but
No, he means like when you grab the snipe from
there's
tower,
no-
you can see their snipe.
oh, okay. There's no
You just,
thing
like,
blocking it.
Right
Kinda
the
like
grip,
the
you guys
pit.
staring at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the worst thing in the world.
No, I think it is.
All right.
I like
fair enough.
how it's supposed to
But
be.
you
an
don't have
exterior
to
and reach.
show yourself to grab the snipe, right?
Uh,
I think you can kind of make it work from behind the wall.
sure, yeah, probably. But to say real quick, I'm gonna give this map an average. It's definitely not anything compared to the way better remake of Sanctuary for Reach. I don't know why they didn't close off the left side. There's just a giant open space. You can just easily just jump off whenever you feel like it. I don't like that you can't go on Ring 3. The rocks are actually more faithful to the original H2 Sanctuary than the other Reach remake is actually. Other than that, this one's nowhere as good as the other one, so just average.
All right. What did you give the
needed
PHP?
I didn't rate it yet.
Oh, okay.
It needs the waterfall from H2A for sure. That would throw
Or
it in
yeah.
S2, 100%.
And the lighting, for sure, it's hard to see on this.
Mhm.
wherever the
You
fuck
can
it's
see
going.
too well. If I could have the H2A
Yeah.
lighting, my eyes would feel better. So
Like it's not
Yes.
realistic. I'm trying to play I'm trying to be immersed.
We need to get that guy with the gamma back.
no, I had to turn that one off, dude. My eyeballs were hurting. That was like when they ran the first MCC. When MCC first came out, we had one LAN before COVID happened, and it was MCC PC came out. There was the one LAN where it was Reach, and so like since MCC doesn't have a proper theater mode, like the point of views they would use on the stream was just like direct capture from all the different like PCs, and so like you'd be watching it, and one person would have normal gamma, then the next pro would have cranked as fuck gamma on like low FOV, then the next person would have like 105 FOV cranked gamma. It was the weirdest watching experience.
This guy has terrible sniping ability. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
All right,
He's running riot, Sampra.
Oh shit.
Stumper, like you were saying, I remember you said with the H2 Sanctuary map how people can just camp in the middle with the sword.
Yeah.
This map is also really bad with that. Because I rock the sword all the time on this
for
map. You
sure,
sit
and
in the
sprint makes
center,
it
you can
worse.
just sprint out at people. Oh yeah, sprint with the sword and reach is so OP.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, this is definitely. I mean, it's better. It's better than a lot of the other Reach maps. So I mean, Sanctuary is better than it. So I'm not gonna give it an S, but I'm gonna give it an
All right, Paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one an A as well. If I'm playing Slayer or in the rare occasions I play stuff like SWAT or Snipes, this is the map this is one of the maps I kind of want to get.
Yeah.
What would you rate it for Dino Blasters?
Ooh, no, this is a different ballpark altogether. I would say because of the cliff on one side,
Yeah.
it makes it a thrilling Dino Blasters experience because you can fall off.
Yeah, true.
All right, chat gave it an S, so they got an S from chat, R3 A's, and then Sempro gave it a meh. So it's just an A map. All right, this is the picture. All right, why don't we do another one of the Invasion Forge maps? We'll do Refinery.
Who?
Refinery. You can blame
That's
Semper
right.
for these being in here. I wasn't gonna include them.
Gonna have to phone a friend for this one.
All right, just look at the footage. Maybe you'll remember.
I feel like a lot of people would have been upset if we didn't give Invasion its fair respect.
I know, but like some of the, I
this
feel
is
like
that map with the rocks and the grass. Yeah.
we're not doing the firefight maps.
Yeah, I think I've played this before, like once.
Oh, this is the one with the really weird spawns on the first phase, where on the right side when you're trying to cap the point, you can get the defenders can get on top of it and just absolutely destroy the attackers.
Yeah, I'm indifferent about this map. I just give it it's bad. I'm not crazy about it. That's all I gotta say. It's just a bad map.
Yeah, I would
No, is it a bad or is it a meh? Is it a meh?
see. That's the thing. This map, like it's just a to me. This is just a Reach Invasion Forge map. It doesn't do anything amazing. It doesn't do anything bad. It just kind of makes there have more than 3 maps or whatever. So for me, it's a meh.
I'm getting meh vibes. I'm giving it a meh.
Yeah. All right.
You know, I'll be honest. Actually, no, I do remember this map a decent amount. I was thinking about giving this an A, but compared to the other Invasion maps, Forge remade or Forge made whatever, I think this is only an average. So I'm gonna sit on average for this map.
Shit.
Paint.
I'm gonna give this one a bad. Of the Invasion maps, it's a rough one. Plus, it feels. I mean, I know this is a running theme with Reach Forge, but even with the inclusion of the nice grass, it just bores me, man.
Maybe the map need more rocks.
I feel like the rocks just draw more attention to
Mother Nature.
To Mother Nature.
All right.
And we all know Halo's not a series about nature.
All right, chat gave it dog, so it ends up averaging out to just being like a higher bad map. It almost makes its way to being a meh, but it stays as a bad. So into the bad section it goes. All right, next up we can do, let's see what's over here. Oh, let's do that. I forget what it's called in Reach though. Ridgeline. Whoever wants to go first for Ridgeline.
All right. I know a lot of people hate this fucking map. I understand that.
What?
I get it. Well,
People hate this
and
map?
people hate this map. Rash hates this map. And there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of like a foliage. It's hard to see through. I get that, but this is a fun map. Fun if you're in a vehicle. Fun if you're on foot. You got the rockets, the snipes. I enjoy this for CTF, for Slayer. It's just a fun map. I like Timberland in CE, which this is a reimagining of. And yeah, I'm gonna give this map an A tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna join on that. I basically echo pretty much everything BHB said. I really enjoy this map. I like trees. The only game mode I'm not a huge fan of this on is stuff like snipes.
I know.
Because
Yeah,
it is.
I actually hate this for snipes.
Yeah. Because of all the trees and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing like whack-a-mole when I play snipes on this map.
Yeah,
There's
I get
10
that.
billion
I get
spots
that.
you can get snipes.
100%.
But sorry, continue your point. Paint.
I wasn't going to say much more other than, again, this is like the second time I brought it up. The heavies is quite good on this. It's got its own little stuff going on in the middle. I think it adds some new rock formations as well.
I don't even know what heavies is on this map.
Wait, the real Tupac.
Shit.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
All right.
He is alive.
And it was... okay, sorry.
What are you feeling on this one, Paint?
Going A.
All right. So for me, for Reach BTB, this is just one of the best maps in the game. Like I said, I don't enjoy it for snipes, but that's I don't factor that in that much because like how often do you play BTB snipes anyways? Like kind of have to go, especially nowadays, you have to go out of your way to play it anyways. But this map's it's pretty fun for Slayer. It's really fun for Objective. Even like King of the Hill on this map is pretty fun just because it funnels everyone into like little crevices, which can be a good time. I don't think it's as good as Breakneck, but for me, I think this is like a low, like whereas Breakneck is just like a solid S tier Reach map. I would say like in the grand scheme of Reach, this is like a low S for me. Just because like if I'm playing BTB, this or Breaknecks, like that's what I want to get, you know. So
this is how I know you're from the Midwest.
Why?
I'm just saying.
This isn't even. This looks more like good old the Pacific Northwest. This doesn't even look like the Midwest. We don't have that many trees.
That's my point. It's nothing like the Midwest.
Oh yeah,
You guys don't have
the nature and the exotic atmosphere of this map really pushes it up for me.
It alienates you. You're like, what? This can exist.
Just wait until they do a BTB map in a cornfield.
Instant S for me. Yeah, so I'll give it an S. Semper, how are you feeling on this one?
Dude, I was praising Timberland when we did CE, and I'm gonna praise this map. This map did a beautiful recreation of the CE one. I absolutely love it. Probably one of my favorite, if not the favorite, Reach BTB map. It's really fun and heavies as well. I can't say what I think about it for snipers because I haven't really played much snipers on this. But man, I love playing on this map. It's never a bad time on here. So strong S, fat S, huge S.
Yeah, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have remembered I didn't like it for snipes, but me and Paint played it like a day ago. And so I remembered not enjoying it for snipers. But yeah, so chat gave it an S. So this is the third S tier map for Halo Reach. So
I thought people hated that map.
I had never heard anyone that hated that.
Is there any snow maps for Sampu?
There isn't, dude. Oh wait, yeah there was this.
That was an ice map. Though.
Oh, that's ice. Okay.
That's snow. There's snow on it.
It's not snowy enough. It's like icy though. It's like
right,
I'm on a glacier, or like an iceberg. I want to be in like I don't know.
Let's do another one of the Invasion Forge maps, which like my opinions are so mild on these. Let's do Overgrowth.
I don't even know what that is.
I'll show you. Hold on. You can tell I had to. Oh my! What is the aspect ratio?
This looks like the last one. This is broadcast.
No, this is a different map. They're different. I'm just gonna give it another meh.
Meh.
I mean, I remember playing it, but it's not bad. It's not great either. It looks like it's made by the same person, possibly.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it an A.
Are you
What?
actually?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
All right.
What'd
Give
you
us
give
a
it,
map.
BHP?
Look at that beautiful shot of the
Meh.
Banshee. Like, how do you not give this an
All
A?
right. Paint, what are you giving it?
Meh.
A
Damn.
meh. All right. We'll see what chat
Yeah,
gives
this
it.
one's fun, guys. The phases are nice.
Actually, no. You know what? A. I've just remembered
Yes.
what the second half of this map looks like.
Yes.
No, yeah, this one's good. This is an A.
Exactly.
All right. Paint's moved it to an A. We got 2 A's and 2 mehs so far. Let's see what chat comes in at.
I barely remember this thing. What is this section over here? There's a
This is
Furon?
the section you like run past to get to the other section.
No, this is the section you like just that one guy who died early spawns here and has to sprint just to keep up with his teammates. And he's like, "Oh, I guess I got a fuel rod though." But then he loses it immediately to a guy with like a fucking wraith or something.
Perfect.
Good time.
All right, let's see. Chat's leaning meh. We'll let the poll run its course. I mean, the inside portion where you have to grab the core out on the last phase of this map is kind of fun, but I'm gonna leave it as a meh. I think you can also get like a snipe and stand on the back over on like the right side of this base, if I remember correctly, or maybe it's on the left. I don't remember. That can be pretty fun too.
That Banshee go.
All right, Chat gave it a
Oh!
meh. So
Oh my god.
two mehs, 2 A's. So just a meh, another meh Forge invasion map. All right, while we're at it, why don't we just finish them? So the last one is, which one didn't we do? Floodgate.
Is this the beach one?
Yeah.
This is the one I know the most. And it's another meh.
Damn.
I actually don't
Yeah.
like this one. I think this one's weird. This is probably out of the Forge maps that are in match. Well, besides the one that we didn't like, but compared to the other ones, this is probably like lower on my invasion list. So this is a bad map for me.
Yeah,
I don't really have any like concrete reasons. I just don't really enjoy playing it.
I'm not even a big invasion kid at all, but I think this map is like out of all the invasion maps to play, I highly enjoy playing this one. Although I will say that the first phase things, like what this guy's gonna hear, is so hard to get. It's just people fucking nade it so easily.
Yeah, this is like probably the reason I never enjoyed this map. I think once you get past the first phase, it's fine. But
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it an average.
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
PHP?
give this one an average as well.
Alright.
I don't like the first stage, but the last part can be kind of cool. Although I feel like the run with the core is kind of short.
Yeah, it's like over to the left, right? Or is it to the right? Well, I guess it
to the
depends on
left,
what
where
way
this
you're
guy's looking.
facing. Yeah. It does look
I give it a-
different. It does have water on it, so
I gave it a meh.
give it a meh.
Yeah.
Honor, see, here's the problem when every Forge map looks the same, man. It's not an issue with Forge, but like all the maps, unless it does something really good or really bad, they all
one has
blend
water,
together.
that's pretty
This
good.
one does have water. But I like
You're
Reach,
wet.
even like the geometry and stuff of Reach Forge, like the tools just like aren't there. Like it leads to a bunch of
Yeah.
like bland maps.
Yeah, the aesthetics do matter.
Yeah,
They definitely do.
Gosh, I feel like all your placements are just you in spite of your invasion grind and how you.
I don't
didn't
think
get
I
that.
actually ranked any of the invasion maps very high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're just like kind of bitter about your invasion experiences on MCC.
All right, so chat split 4 and 4 between bad and doggy. Let me see if it makes a difference when I do the math. Because we got a bad from me, and then you three all gave it.
I might throw it in bad, right?
I say average.
So if they give it a doggy, it would be. Oh yeah, it'll make a difference. If If they give it a bad, it'll make it a meh map. If they give it a doggy, it makes it a bad map.
How many votes were there above?
There's 4 of each. How do we do it?
Uh-oh.
Do we just not count their votes?
I don't know what that means.
I guess if we don't count it, it would move it up, technically. Thanks for the sub, Mickey. We'll give it since we gave it 3 mehs. We'll give it a meh. We'll say chat we'll acknowledge chat's dislike of the map. They split it, dog and bad, but we'll just put it as a meh map. All right. Which Halo game on MCC would you think the Forge is different enough to differentiate other maps? I mean, you can tell the difference in like H2A and H4 Forge maps, but I don't want to play those games. Actually, you can tell in Halo 3 too, because there's the 2 different areas that you can make maps on. Which one's the Delta 1 map, Smoked? Do you guys know what he's talking about?
Isn't that just a variation of another? Or was it a Forge?
Oh.
I have no idea.
Invasion ranking, where would you rank that one Delta Halo map? I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what map that is.
Neither does YouTube.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Okay. Yeah, McGee. If you, I don't think we'll go back through, but like, you definitely do have different opinions if you base it on vanilla settings versus TU. Okay, why don't we do? Let's see, we got 3 Forge maps left, and then the Prisoner remake, like Solidarity or whatever it's called. Why don't we do that one? Let me remember what it's called in Reach. It is called Pinnacle in Reach, which is obviously it's the remake of Ascension. So who wants to rock Pinnacle first?
Oh, it's Dogwater. Okay.
Pinnacle, what? Pinnacle was a montager's paradise.
Oh,
like
you're
sitting
so
over up on small tower with that snipe.
Yep.
So many clips came from that.
And
But I kind of think it's an iconic Halo Reach map because of that. It was just seen in so many montages.
Maybe it's iconically dog shit. I'll change my opinion to bad then.
Yeah.
Iconically dog shit. Yeah,
but I mean, it's a goofy map. I've had some fun. Like, I've had some okay games on it. It's fun to play multi-team or something like that. It's a bad map. It's a bad map.
Yeah, I think the armor abilities make this map awkward. The DMR makes this map awkward.
Oh, hold on. I've had a guy, he hit the lift by rockets with a jetpack, and he used the jetpack with the lift. He went up to the goddamn clouds. You wouldn't believe it, dude. He was a speck. I couldn't believe how high he went. It was crazy. But
yeah, I don't ever really enjoy playing this map, but there is worse shit. It's probably just a bad map for me, I'd say. Paint.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say bad as well. I think I prefer it. No, I don't prefer it to anything really. It's just bad.
All right. Smoked. Okay, Delta 1's that Forge. That map's cool. If I remember correctly, I don't think it was like actually that balanced though. It's the map made off the campaign level, right, or something. All right, we're just waiting for the chat votes to come in. Chat's leaning dog on this one, but they're split between the only votes are dog and S, but dog is winning, so.
Dog and S.
Yeah, either it's amazing or terrible, I guess. But all right, chat gave it a dog, so the map's just gonna be bad. All right, we'll do one more of the Forge maps. We'll do Nexus, which is the King of the Hill map that you play in hardcore.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Nexus. I think it's a cute little map. It has snipe on it. and it has the grenade launcher on it, and I love the grenade launcher in Halo Reach. Like that is
True.
a really good weapon. And so I always rock that thing when I'm playing on Nexus. I think it's a good, nice symmetrical map. And who's this guy?
Persecute.
Persecute.
That's nated.
He plays a lot of H5.
Yeah, Halo 5. Yeah. I'm gonna give this map a I'm gonna give this map an A.
All
I'm
right.
giving it an A.
Apparently they remade this map in H5 and it's garbage. I didn't even know this is in H5.
Really?
I guess like technically like everything's in fucking H5. Like every map ever has been remade in H5 Forge. But yeah, so for me, this map's alright. I don't mind it for King of the Hill. Obviously it's literally a hardcore King of the Hill only map. Like so it's like unless you're a hardcore player and you like King of the Hill, it's probably not going to be a map that you're going to like overly enjoy. But I do kind of like how when you spawn, you have to make the choice between like going toward the hill or going to get snipe. I mean, it doesn't like make that big of a difference because you just like split people on your team, but I think that's like a cool choice off spawn. The rotations on this map seem pretty well. I actually like holding where he's standing right now, when the hill is there. I think that area is kind of fun to hold. Holding the hill on top of the hill sucks, but like I mean that's fine. It's just that's King of the Hill for you. So I'm just gonna give it a meh. Like it is a good King of the Hill map, and I think it fits really well into the hardcore playlist. Like I think it adds to that, but at the end of the day, it is a map that only plays King of the Hill in hardcore. So yeah.
I'm gonna abstain because I didn't know this was a map.
Oh shit. I'm giving this map a pretty good A tier. It's really good for King of the Hill.
Hell yeah.
It's only used for King of the Hill. I don't think it was ever used for Slayer or Flag. But that's fine. I mean, maps like that can exist. It's got the grenade launcher, like BHB said, and it's pretty small. Which is plays kind of nicely that way. So good A tier.
All right. Paint abstained, and chat gave it. They split right down the middle between S and dog. I assume it's probably between people who played hardcore and people who didn't. So I'll kind of we'll just average it out and say it's a meh from chat. So
What the fuck? That is unfair.
Well, how else would you do it? They literally.
Right. Listen, you guys got to confess if you guys are invasion shitters or you actually played the map.
Yeah.
Make it A. Smoke says make it A. All right, fuck it.
It belongs in A.
We'll make it an A. So it'll just be an A tier map. Siri says hardcore. It's dog. Siri doesn't even like it in hardcore. Magical said he played. Oh, apparently it's in SWAT. Interesting. I didn't know that. So
you remember Oasis, Sempra, in hardcore?
Oh yeah. I remember the name.
I think it was in MV. It was in when Nexus was in, and then like it got taken out, and Nexus stayed.
It was like
this map. Oasis.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
I wasn't crazy about it, but I just seeing if you remember it. A nice
they went through a lot of Forge maps throughout Reach's competitive.
Oh, I remember this map. It's all right.
Yeah, that's a thing. It had evade on it.
That's good. Invade's good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll move on. Move on to the next map. All right, we'll do the remake of Prisoner, which is called in Reach Solidary. So we'll do Solidary next. BHP, why don't you lead it since you love these maps?
Yeah. Well, this is a gray map, but I think it's the good kind of gray. It's a little more aesthetically pleasing than the normal Forge maps. Wait, what did you look up?
I don't know, but it was giving me a lot of weird results. It's still giving me a lot of weird results. Is it not called Solidary?
No, it is.
Solitary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Solitaire.
Yeah, I think as I can see in that thumbnail, the skybox on this map is pretty cool. If you've ever looked out a window, there's some ice, a little bit of snow. I think Semper might like that because it's actually kind of snowing.
A little bit of snow.
Like I said, time and time again, I love the anniversary settings. This is one of my favorite maps to play in that, and I actually like playing this map a lot more in Reach Anniversary settings than I did in Halo 1. And I'm going to give this map an A.
All right.
I
So,
think I'm also gonna. Oh, sorry, go on.
oh no, you can go.
Oh, I was gonna say I also think I'm giving it an A, but that's not based on the anniversary playlist. That's just regular Reach. I always get this one in free for all, and it's
Yeah.
always just a good time.
All right. So in the CEA playlist, this is a good map. I enjoy it. It would be an A tier map. I hate this map in default Reach.
Oh.
The jetpack ruins this map. It ruins it. Like it defeats like the whole purpose of the map. You just go wherever the fuck you want whenever you want. But oh, the video's over. But
Damn.
Even despite that, the map can still be fun for free for all. So someone named this. Wait, hold on. What is this?
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Someone named a map Solitary, but it's a remake of Derelict. That's just confusing.
Yeah,
Why is this map so hard to find footage of?
I don't know.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a meh. I think it's a bad default vanilla map or like a bad map for regular Reach settings, other than free for all, where it's like okay. But I think it is a really good.
Look at that guy.
It is a good CEA map. What is this footage?
Arrrash, this is a
I
video
like
with
it.
9 views.
Man,
Alright,
Brian,
there we go.
Indy, let's
Indy.
play.
All right, paint or not paint. Sempra, where are you leaning on this one?
Hey, yeah, there's some snow on it. There's some snow on it. It's not like that other map that makes you feel like you're in a fridge, you know. This map makes you realize that, like, just outside this, there's real Mother Nature. You know what I mean? Like, if you look out that beautiful window, like you can tell maybe there's like a nice mountain view or something going on there. But despite that, it's a fun map to play on Reach. I'm gonna give it an A. Jetpacks, you say the jetpacks make it terrible, but you know what? I think the jetpacks actually make it fun.
All right.
So
fair
get
enough.
shit on.
Fair enough. All right. Chat gave it an S, so it'll just be an A tier map. And last but not least, we have MLG Sanctuary. All right. So I was talking about this earlier. I was leaning right smack dab in the middle, like between A and S. Like, can I give this S? But the fact that the pit made its way into S tier, this is an easy S for me because I prefer this over the pit in hardcore. I think this should be the version of Sanctuary that you play even in social. I don't know why the other version even exists. So I'm gonna give it an S.
Sweaty, okay.
I was gonna
shit their pants. Oh yeah, this was the other Sanctuary version I was talking about.
Oh, is this the old version?
One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a different version?
Yeah, this is an older version. Probably the first one, I think.
Oh yeah, because they're playing Assault on this. Yeah.
This is.
I liked Assault on this. I wish you still played that.
This is
True, I
campy.
missed Assault on
R.I.P.
Reach.
Well, he didn't die, but never mind.
Did you say something? You said it's still on it?
No, I said I miss Assault on Reach.
Oh yeah.
Playing that.
I miss it too. Yeah, I was gonna say like what you said, Rash. I already gave Pit S tier, so you kind of have to give this S tier. This is, one of the best maps easily to play in Halo Reach. So yeah, it's an easy S.
The only thing that I don't necessarily love about this map is like how hard it can be at times to score a fucking flag. But like it's not really like it's not really like a negative of the map, just sometimes it can be like you need like more teamwork, I feel like, to cap flags on this sometimes than some other CTF maps.
All right, I'm giving this an S tier. Obviously, this map I think is the most sweatiest map in all of Reach competitive history. Like every 1v1 goes down on this map.
Oh yeah.
This is like probably the most favorited 4v4 map. And yeah, if I ever had the most like intense games, it would have to be on this map. Flag for sure. Fuck Slayer.
I don't mind Slayer on it. Paint, how are you feeling?
Right, shut up.
Well, you guys know I'm a big hardcore guy, big comp guy. Love the Banshee that's outbounds. I mean, it's going to be S tier, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I've already moved it there. Okay, so McGee brought up 3 Forge maps that I forgot, so we can do these real quick too. Did you have an opinion that you wanted to give Paint or no?
I think it's very good.
All right. Okay, so the first map he brings up is
Oh, a lol. Oh, this map.
Let me watch this one for a sec to remember what map this is.
Elol.
Oh, this one.
Okay, I don't know if I remember this one, so I
remember this one.
I might abstain from Elol. If you guys want to talk about this one,
you know, I'm gonna give this map. Nostalgia would probably make me give this an A, but realistically, I think it's an average map.
Yeah, I've had fun on this map. I remember enjoying this back in the day when I played it. But yeah, I can't say it's an A. It's definitely a meh.
I'm gonna abstain. I don't recognize this one.
It's the gray one.
Yeah, and it's got like that one torch thing.
Wait, does it have the DMR?
Like with the ramp?
Not BHB. BK made the entire poll. He just put bad map, and all the choices are dog. With with different amounts of dog.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, if you have a vote on this map, just put it in chat, and I'll just pick based on roughly what people put. So Paint,
you'll pick one random one.
Not Paint. Sempra, you gave it a meh. BHB, you gave it a meh.
Yeah, I don't think this is dog. I mean, like, this is dog, really?
It wasn't awful, but it wasn't great. I mean, I remember playing a shit ton back in OG Reach.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Everyone is choosing the most dog option, so.
Okay, well, Jesus.
The poll maker has taste. All right, well, in that case, since everyone's picking super dog, we'll say chat gave it a dog. You guys both gave it a meh. So let me do the math real quick. I think that'll just make it a bad map.
We saved it. We saved it from dog.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is. It is just a bad map. It almost it was really close to being a low meh map. But all right. So you said a lull. What other maps did you mention? Oh, I gotta scroll up. Okay, Imago. Does that one ring a bell to you guys?
Imago. Yes.
Imago.
I do have to see it.
I remember.
So I will. Just a heads up. I don't have pictures for these ones saved, so I'll add them to the tier list after. But I'm writing down what we're giving them. So when I post the tier list on Twitter, you'll see them.
Oh, yeah, I played this yesterday. This ain't a bad map.
Hold on.
I used to play this in Arena in Halo.
Yeah. I remember this one.
This ain't a bad map.
This one's not a bad map. Yeah, this one's all right. I'm gonna give it a meh.
I'm gonna give it an A.
Oh shit! Okay.
Compared to the other maps in Reach, yeah, this is like an A tier map. I'd want to play this. Yeah.
I'm giving this an average.
Okay.
I'll give this one an average as well.
What?
I mean, I do.
I'm back on that one.
Remember playing a shit ton back in OG Reach, but I do also have a lot of memories of despising playing against people on this map. They play like rats on there. Like I don't know what it is, but come across a lot of Pepegas on this map. I'll say about that.
My main memory from this map is people hiding beneath the little cliff drops.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you drop down, they try and assassinate you.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when people would join matches just to try to get assassination kills, only assassination kills, so they can make a montage out of it. That shit was something else, man.
Perfect. All right, so chat's leaning Met on this one. McGee, we can do those as long as these guys.
Treasury and Enclosed. Oh, those are classics.
All right, as long as I know Synapse too. We'll run through them all. We're kind of doing the Forge maps probably a little bit faster.
Let's just do every Forge map that's ever existed.
BK, when you do the polls, if you want to just do whatever the shortest timer is, because I don't think we have a whole ton. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
And then let's do a tier list rating every single piece in Forge.
Oh, good idea. I like that idea. Okay, chat's giving this one a meh. We gave it all mehs except BHB, so Imago is just going to be a meh. We'll go on to the next map. All right, we'll do Unconquered next. Does that one ring a bell to you guys? Oops.
Yeah, I remember the name.
Call it?
Unconquered.
Yeah, I remember the name.
All these maps here we're going through, I remember playing a lot in Arena.
It's not meh, it's yo. This ain't a bad map. Shit, you right. Okay,
Oh, wait,
yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, this one.
Again, this is a fine reach map. See, here's the problem. These maps like have fine designs, but I just like, unless they're super fun, I just can't give them an A. Like they're all just like I never despise playing any of these maps, but they're kind of just, they're all right. Unconquered's pretty fun though.
I think this map is bad.
All right.
I think it's a meh.
I dislike this map. The way it plays, I don't know how to describe it. The way it plays, it's a yikers for me.
I'm gonna abstain. I don't recognize this one either.
Shit.
Although Arrrash, in the last video for the last map, I'm pretty sure one of your like regular viewers was in the game.
Was it Fear Exodus?
It was.
I saw that.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Whoa, what was that guy? Pepper Ron? That's crazy. I know that guy.
Big.
All right. Paint, what were you giving on this one?
I'm abstaining.
All right. Chat's leaning bad.
Thank you. See, they know what's up. Oh, you know what's also annoying? I don't know what the fucking got those covenant things. They're
Yes.
actually hard to jump on, and you realize.
They are actually kind of annoying. You have to like hit them just right. I don't know.
Yep.
As if you're a Reachian.
This is bad if you're reaching, because if you're reaching, then you experience this map more.
Okay, so we just got another vote from chat to meh. It doesn't even make a difference whether or not chat gives it a meh or a bad. It's still just gonna end up as a meh. So I'm just gonna move it. We'll move on to the next one. All right, next map is Treasury. Does that one ring a bell to you guys?
Yeah, that's the Dubs map. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Hold on, let me look at it. The problem with Forge maps is like I never can remember what they are based on the name.
This one's the gray one. This is this.
Okay.
I don't like this map. The sword. There's I think there's two power weapons: sword and then rockets. Sword's just in the very middle. You're so exposed to go out and get it, which I guess isn't a bad thing. But getting rockets is so weird. It's bottom mid, and there is no cover down there. Like if you get caught there, you're screwed. Yeah, where he's going right now, you got to go all the way down there.
Is very weird.
I'm not crazy about this map, and I think you can actually get out of it or something with a jetpack. Honestly, this is I'll just give it a meh. I think it's a meh for me.
I'm giving it a bad.
Oh, and there's a snipe on it. Yeah.
I'll probably just give this one a meh. It's whatever. Paint, do you know this one?
Once and I didn't like it. I'm gonna give it a bad.
I like it. That's the spirit. All right,
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of this for the Forge maps.
Yeah,
There's gonna be like 3 mess. And that's
it's just BK made the vote for this one. Meh. I kind of remember this. That's I feel like a lot of like the quote unquote iconic Reach Forge maps have been like replaced in the match composer with the fucking dog shit ass TLC maps. Like Anchor 9 and whatever the fuck the other one was called. That's all I ever get when I play 4v4. Like I never get I guess this is a 2v2 map, but like I never get this kind of stuff. I just get the fucking DLC maps from Reach over and over and over and over again. Yeah. It's all I ever fucking get.
Funny because in OG Reach, the way map packs were a thing, like you never really got to play those.
Yeah, so that was
the complete opposite on OG Reach. You're always playing these kind of things, and I hate this map. Now I remember it. This was played a lot in 2v2s, and it's stupid.
That's the thing with a lot of the all the games in MCC. You get maps like a lot more than you would in OG, because, like you said, the map packs and the weighting was different. And in Halo 3, you had like vetoes, so there were some things that always got vetoed. So that's the weird thing about MCC.
Chat gave it a meh, so it just ended up meh. All right. Does Enclosed ring a bell to you guys?
Yes, this
Yes.
is. I think this was a good doubles map. I do. It wasn't anything
Oh yeah. I remember
crazy,
this.
but
This is a terrible video. Can I find a better one?
yes,
No, this
it
is quality
deserves a better. It
2010.
deserves a better video.
See,
I've
the
had a lot of good doubles games on this.
You-
I like this map.
You
but
know
it's
these maps
kinda
never
it's a
show
meh.
up in MCC because all of the fucking videos are from OG Reach.
Yeah, this is a meh for me, but I do.
Great
it's a high
map
meh.
number 17.
I don't know if I've played this one.
It was
Although
in
you
Arena.
could
I
get
played
out
a
of
lot
it
in
if,
Arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And 2v2.
I like vaguely remember it playing it back in the day. I don't think I've gotten this map a single time on MCC, like not once.
Yeah, I definitely haven't.
It's because Anchor 9 exists and like
Yeah,
Come
and
on
I
now.
love Anchor 9, so I'm
Yeah.
glad that I get that instead.
I'm giving this map an A.
All right. I'll just give it a meh. Oh, it's not even in the MCC rotation.
That's sad.
Wow.
I
Great.
fondly remember playing this in Arena and like shitting on bots because you'd be surprised amount of bots at cute Arena.
Chat gave this a dog. All right.
Why did we spell gray wrong?
Paint, what's your vote on this map?
I'm gonna abstain from this.
Why
one.
did this guy upload a video of him watching a theater mode of his own gameplay in third person?
No, you'd be surprised. A lot of people did this back in the day. I don't know why. I guess it was like the thing.
All right. What's your vote? BHP?
Oh, I said meh.
Oh, you said meh. All right. So we got it. Hold on. Let me do the math. I think it's just going to be meh like all the other ones. Yeah, it is.
It's a high meh, though.
All right. Next. Synapse. I think I know that one.
Ooh.
Hey, Reknoon.
Synapse. Oh, he's gone. He's leaving.
Peace.
I just want to say that he loved Taylor Reed.
Okay, Synapse is this map. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's this one. Cool.
Well, let me
45-0 perfection. This guy thinks he's so good.
do this. Oh yeah. This map's fun. I like this one. I would give this one
This is
an
a
A.
good map.
This is a good
This
map.
is an A. This is an
Yeah.
A.
You still
agree,
get this
it's an
in MCC doubles.
Yep.
Okay, BHB A.
Yeah.
Sempra.
I said A. Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. We're giving it an A then. All right. Chateau.
Yes.
Is that? Hold on. I don't even know why I asked if those ring a bell because none of them do until I look them up.
I remember them. I guess I just played too much Arena back in the day, but
No worries, BK. We just. It's not that big a deal.
How do you say that? How do you say it?
Chateau.
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 Le
Okay.
Chateau.
All right.
Oh, this. I need to see a little more.
Oh, okay.
I know. I remember this map, but I need to see a little.
You reached the poll limit.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know
this
that was a
map.
thing.
I didn't know that was the thing either. Apparently, there's a limit for polls. So just type your votes in chat if you guys want to vote, and I'll just kind of base it.
I don't know what Delta facility is, Smoke. But this map, I remember this. This is a meh for me.
I'm giving this an A.
All
Ooh,
right.
whoa,
I
that's
would-
a hot take.
Oh yeah.
I would give this a meh.
Rash, you even play this ever?
I think I played it like once, way
Yeah.
back in the day.
Y'all weren't on that Arena grind.
I played Arena when Reach first dropped, but these all got added into that later.
Yeah, that's your problem. You
Yeah.
probably were playing CS:GO by then. You were just like,
Yeah, it definitely
Fuck
was. Just League or CS:GO.
who's the true Halo fan now? Huh? I didn't abandon Reach. I abandoned MCC, which is arguably better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, OG Reach definitely like had more going for it than MCC.
Oh, for sure. The community was thriving back then.
Bro, facts.
I can't even say if MCC has a community. Geez, we're really gonna go through like 100 fucking Forge maps.
Okay. Yeah, we can do. Hold on, I'll add those.
That's true. Anything was doing better than MCC.
True. All right. So what is chat giving? Chat gave Chateau Dogwater. All right. So we'll just make it another map. I don't think chat likes the Forge maps.
I don't know. I'm starting to think most of chat hasn't played them.
Yeah, I don't think they have, to be honest.
I don't think they were old enough.
All right, let's do Pulse.
Are these going on the actual tier list?
I don't have pictures, so I'll add them later, or I might just put a footnote. Because we've been doing a ton.
Yeah, what Trash Can said. I don't think.
Do any of us actually play Reach? Sempra played a lot of Reach back in OG Reach.
Yeah.
How much OG Reach did you play, BHB?
A lot.
I played OG Reach for probably like the first couple years, and I never touched it again. And then I
lot,
played
a
a fuck ton of it in MCC, but most of these maps aren't in MCC.
Well, MCC
Oh,
doesn't
I like
count.
this map. It's a good map.
I'm
But
giving this map
it's
an
not-
average.
It's not an A, so
It's not an A. It
So I guess it's an S.
was actually annoying because people would just
It's a meh. It's a meh.
people would have these weird like shy fights on other side of that bridge kind of type thing, where they didn't want to push down it because then you just get instantly deleted by nades and whatever the crossfire. So it didn't play that well.
Dude, I would rock some Elite Slayer on this map. Honestly, like so many of these maps, as we like go through this, I'm just getting more and more annoyed that I have to play Anchor 9 repeatedly in matchmaking. Like it's starting to tilt me the more we like go through these, because like even though these aren't like the coolest maps in the world, like I'd rather play this every other time than Anchor 9 and fucking I don't even like, is it Condemned, whatever the other fucking stupid map that we gave dog tier was.
I just want to say something about Elites. I want to say something about Elite Slayer real quick. Like, I wish there were human weapons in Elite Slayer. Like, there's Covenant weapons in Spartan Slayer. Why is there not human weapons in Elite Slayer?
That would break my immersion.
It'd be cool. And it would still be fun because you're an elite. You have more health. You're bigger. You roll.
Yeah,
you
but
jump
my
higher.
immersion.
This is so true magical. I have to play Hemorrhage, but I don't get these maps. It's dumb. Okay, we'll just say that was meh. It seemed where we were leaning.
Smoke is just making up maps. He's making up maps.
Some of those.
I know. Select. Think twice.
Hive Mind.
Here you go. Delta Facility is a BTB map. I don't think I've ever played this in my life. So.
Oh, Delta Facility.
Oh, this
Dogwater.
thing. Yes, you did play Arrrash.
Did we play this the other day?
Maybe you and Payne did on.
Oh, this map!
Oh,
no, I did play this. No, I don't like this map.
Yeah, I'll give it an average.
I'm gonna give it a bad.
I think I'm gonna give it a bad. So I don't like it.
Not that bad.
I'm giving
the bases are too
straight up.
I don't know. I did not have a good time when we were playing this.
I mean, that's because it's MCC. You know?
True. Would the OG Reach experience have helped me? It is Blood Gulch, but I gave Blood Gulch a definitive fucking dog water.
I don't like it.
Like I hate Reach on MCC. Just I don't know, not because it plays worse or anything, but it's just a different vibe.
Can't even see the what the hell?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Awesome sauce. Let's go.
Can't even read it.
Follow our brother. Wait, what was that about?
Okay, so what's everyone saying? I'm gonna say bad.
Arby's? What the fuck?
BHB, what are you leaning?
I said bad.
Why was an option called Arby's?
BK he's gone off.
Sonic McDonald's Burger King.
Paint, you said meh.
Yeah.
Semper, you said meh.
Yeah.
All right,
I said average actually, but yeah.
All right, we'll call it meh. All right, let's do
my lingo.
Let's do brick next.
Were there really this many Forge maps in
Oh, yeah.
rotation?
Oh, yeah, no, trust me.
dude.
Back in the
OG
day-
Reach was all Forge maps, man.
Back in the day, they would rotate community-made maps into playlists. And it was
Wait,
pretty
is this-
exciting because then you get your map showcase and whatnot. And it was time for Forgers, and like Forge community was at its highest probably in the Reach days.
The hell
Alright,
is this?
Brick is not ringing a bell.
You played this before. I literally played
Is
this
it-
to you on
Is this
MCC.
the map in MCC?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't like this map at all. I don't like it. This is dog water for me. I don't like this map. I think it's just awkward. It's weird. People
okay,
camp
this
in the
map,
bases.
this
I
map.
don't like it.
If you have the snipe though, it's pretty good time.
I know we said this for a lot of the maps, but this one in particular looks fucking terrible.
Holy fuck,
Just
is it?
visually, it's
Dude, did you see that strafe?
Oh my god.
Oh my- He shit on him.
Holy shit.
No,
That's the
I've
escape, right?
played this one in MCC.
Yeah,
I've
yeah, you
actually
did.
played it a couple times.
Oh, yep.
So I'm gonna give it my default fucking meh.
Yeah.
This is average for me as well.
All right.
I gave it. I guess I'll just give it a bad.
You know what?
I
Fuck
can't
it. This
give it-
map's
it's
bad. This map's bad. I'm
It's
cool
bad,
Oh
with
it's
that.
shit! All right, there
Yeah.
you go. We'll put it in the bad category then.
Yeah, like on the right side, it's
Yeah,
like
it's just
neglected.
nothing.
Everything's kind of on the left.
Yeah.
All right, Halo. Not Halo Reach. Select. I love Select. Select's a good map. I'd give
map.
Select an A.
But it's like I don't
But
know.
it's like dollar store narrows. Like I
It
don't
is.
know.
I was
It is
just-
dollar
yeah.
store narrows.
Like, would you give this an A? But then again, if you give this an
I'd give it
average,
an
then you're
A.
comparing
I'd
it
give it
to
an
the
A.
other maps.
It's an A.
I mean, it's better. It's fucking. I've lost like all barometer for what I was rating, but compared to all the other Forge maps that we've been ranking, I do like this one more.
Yeah, fuck. I'm giving A as well.
All right.
All
All right.
Wait,
Paint.
isn't the one you get in MCC slightly
Yeah.
different from this?
Yeah, this
you,
is
you
the
do
map.
get
you
this.
know, got
You also get it
on.
in H2A.
Oh. Cool. Yeah, I'll give this one an A. I enjoy at least the variation that's in the MCC.
Siri does not like it.
He doesn't?
He does not. All right, so we'll say that one's an A. I'm definitely just gonna footnote all these maps. So we've added like 10 maps at this point. All right, Way Out. I think that's a BTB map, right? Or Way Out.
Oh, what is that weird BTB map name? It's there was a map in
Yo, yo,
BTB.
yo. How'd
There's
you
a
get
Forge map.
100,000 reach CR with Halo? What?
Was that Naked Eli?
I don't know, but I was curious, man.
This
back, I
video
gotta
has
say.
I still need
17
to unlock
views.
Inheritor.
I gotta
Which
see
one are
this
you
video.
talking about?
It was like the second recommended video.
It must have been
think.
like on the last.
I don't know. I had blue
Oh,
coat
right
shit.
there, right there. How'd you
Right,
get
yeah.
8 years ago?
Dude, I need to know that
Yeah.
now.
All right, hold on.
I remember
let's-
entering the Halo waypoint codes for shit. That was
Oh, it's a
good
Way
times.
Out. Okay.
Oh, this map. Yeah. Dude, I
Oh, hey,
played
this guy
AR
also
pistols on this
misspelled it.
once. It was miserable.
I can't
what?
even find it.
You were on it. No, he's saying he misspelled it, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Way Out, but I.
way out of the map?
Way out of our
Uh,
fucking memory.
Yeah. I think we're gonna skip this one.
Did you
It
not
was
have
way. It was way on was a thing. That was a prominent.
Yeah,
map.
it was a thing.
Is it Wayant? Okay. Oh, here we go. Invincible Wayant.
Dude, who disliked this?
Oh my. Jesus.
Ooh.
Holy fuck! You know,
Oh, it's Wayant.
Okay.
Okay, it is Wayant. Oh, this map. We just played this the other day, BHB. Or not BHB, Paint. Like literally
Yeah.
last weekend.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
remember that.
It was meh.
It's a meh map
Same
for me.
as me.
All that effort to find it just to say it's meh.
Yeah.
It is.
yeah, I'm
Is it
gonna
a
say it's
slow
average
gamer?
as well.
All right. Think twice.
The
What'd you
most
say
variation we're getting for
about-
these maps in terms of rankings is Sampra calling it average rather than math.
Because math sounds like
I don't care, you know. But then
average is like,
what
you know,
it's
you're
fun.
giving it respect, but like, you know.
This is Halo. There's no respect.
Apparently, I watched.
Maybe
this
we
video
should have made an
before.
entirely different tier list just for these fucking
The Forge
maps.
maps, so they could have got. Oh, this map! No, I don't like this map. This is bad.
You were excited for it just to say
No,
that.
I just remembered like fucking lifting up here. All right, I have distinct memories of it. I don't like it. This is a bad.
Hey, this was a good FFA map. I'll say that. I mean, for that reason, I'm giving it an A.
All right.
This is a map for me.
Paint.
I'm gonna abstain. I don't remember this one.
All right.
These Forge maps are really fucking up the tier list, man. Like, they're gonna see this map compared to like Countdown or something.
I think I'm just gonna fucking footnote it. I don't think I'm gonna put them on the picture. There's too many. I'll include the ones that we originally had.
Oh, Siri has a good point. Yeah, Shroud did play on this map.
Oh shit, you're right.
But yeah, this is a good FFA map. Y'all are sleeping on this. I'm pretty sure this
I
was
don't
an
think I've
FFA
ever
map.
played it in FFA. I've only played it in teams. All right, last
Who
but not least,
who remembers the BTB map Mount Lam Lam?
Mount Lam.
Yeah, that was a prominent map in Halo
That's what I'm
Reach.
saying. I feel like if they're all gonna be mad, something.
Yeah. Well, without the B.
That's all right. I found it.
Did you?
I
Though?
mean, you make a good point, but I don't want to do a tier list based on all the Forge. Man, this is not.
It's funny
it.
because all the pictures just be
no,
like red.
yeah. Take out the B.
Hold on, I think he plays it later in the
Oh.
video.
I think that's Lam Lam.
Is this it?
Let me see. This is Mount Lam Lam. Oh, this map's a classic. This.
Oh yeah. This is
It's
an A.
just
This is
meh.
an A. This is an A. No. This is an A. What do you mean it's a meh?
It's meh. It's meh.
This is an A.
Mount Lam Lam, man.
Bro, this was fire, man. This was good. This was fun.
All right. What was the last map that
I was gonna say, what the fuck, BK?
BK's just shitting on people.
Timed him out. Oh man.
All right. This is the last map we're doing, Hive Mind.
This is an
Oh,
A.
this is a BTB map. This
Oh,
is
wait,
an
fuck.
MCC.
No. This is a bad.
I hate this map.
This is a bad.
What the hell is this?
You've played
Ain't-
this in MCC.
Have I?
Yeah, do you
I've
need a
never
better
seen
do
this
you
in
need
my
a-
life.
Do you need a better video?
Didn't we play
Maybe.
this once with Sir and Shaban
Yeah.
or whatever?
Why
Yeah.
are all these videos
Sure,
fucking
remember
atrocious? Here you go.
Sir was talking about girlfriends or something like that when we were playing this.
It's this map, BHB. Like you can like run around the edge.
I've never seen this map in my life.
I'm surprised.
Like 100%, never seen it.
I don't.
This
like
is
it.
in
I think it's
BTB?
bad. Yeah, it's in BTB.
This is BTB.
What the?
It's in MCC BTB too. You actually get it like an okay amount, like not a ton, but like I've played it enough in MCC,
Wow, I've never seen this.
and I dislike it.
Cab, you're telling me you never play this?
I've never seen this. No.
What's that? What's the other Reach BTB map where the vehicles just yeet off the map? For it, like people play it for heavies a lot.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It's like it's
Isn't it-
super closed in for a BTB map. It has like a lot of tanks on it and shit. Asphalt. Okay, go back to Lamb.
Wait, Asphalt. Is that what I'm thinking of? Show me Asphalt.
All right.
For diversity
Smoked.
sake,
I don't know what the name of that map is. Yeah, we'll give this one dog.
Epstein.
All right. Asphalt. Halo Reach. Yeah. Oh yeah. It is. It is Asphalt. This is it. I don't.
Oh,
like-
this map.
yeah.
Yeah, this map's
There's
I don't like it,
there's like
really.
a forge glitch on this map where like sometimes when you're driving your Wraith, it just flies off the map.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I know people who really love this map. For
I
whatever
think it's the
reason.
bad. I don't like playing on it. Having a Wraith.
I don't
on
like
it's
playing on it
weird.
either.
You have to follow like a specific path when you're in the
Mhm.
Wraith. just on rails.
Yeah, I don't.
And
I
you
don't, I don't
you
like
use
this
your
map.
boost just to hit a fucking corner like
Yeah,
immediately after.
spins you around. Look
Yeah.
at that shit.
I
Does
do-
anyone in chat remember that BTB map in OG Halo Reach? And in the center of the map, it was a ton of forge pieces. Like the whole ground was forge pieces. In the very center, it was a BTB map in Reach. You got it a lot. I forget what it was called.
Forge World.
BK.
Forge
Forge
World.
World.
Someone will remember.
All right, I think we've done
Someone will
enough
remember.
Reach Forge maps. So we'll look at the tier list. Oh, never mind. I don't have a way to show you guys all the Forge maps, but most of them were meh. Just remember that. We have lost. Can you guys see this? Okay, here's the tier list. I don't know why it's all white
right.
now. Sorry about your eyeballs.
Magical knows on though.
No, I don't think we're doing.
I think we
any
did
more
pretty
games
good.
tonight. But yeah, so here's Reach. We got 4 S tier maps, the 2 BTB maps, and then 2 fucking Forge maps. Go Reach.
We did pretty good.
The 2
I'm
DLC
just
maps
saying,
too. None of the default Reach maps are S tier.
I'm just saying Boardwalk deserves to be. What?
I'm
Yeah,
looking
Boardwalk
at
deserves to be dog water.
All right, we'll move it. We'll make the executive choice. How do I move it? Hold on. There. All right.
If someone tells me that they like Boardwalk, that's how I know they're an infection kid.
And that's going to do it for the Halo Reach tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we had a huge section there at the end where we basically just tackled Forge maps, and a lot of those didn't actually go on to the tier list, but that's because A, I didn't have pictures for them, and B, it kind of would have cluttered up the tier list anyways, as a lot of those ended up in the middle tier. Regardless though, I kept it in the video so you guys could hear our opinions if you were one of those OG Reach players that actually played a lot of these maps, unlike an MCC where you pretty much never see these in rotation. If you want to catch things like this live, follow me over on Twitch. Otherwise, you can also follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. And with that said, I'll see you all next time.